with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most TikTok across the board we charge the war because this code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if our true fans chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of clawless cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Monday, 21st of October 2024. Hope you're all doing very well, and shout out to this particular message in the chat which will get leaned very soon. DSP Gaming saying good morning all, and old man who rage quit silly DBZ game responded morning loser. That'll definitely get leaned, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind whatsoever. That will definitely get leaned very soon. Jesus Christ, I just seen it there pop up as intro was ending. Oh fuck me man, it's just... yeah, Phil's been getting quite a lot of flack for the rage quit in the Dragon Ball game. You know, he just he forced the game to quit, so he wouldn't let him quit during the game, so he forced it altogether. But before we get into that kind of thing, I thought we'd cover some other things first. Phil was quite angry and upset, and we've got some clips here from a variety of different places. However, first of all, this is the end of the day stream. And as you can see, Phil Bonnell's sitting on $74. He rage quit the game at this point in time, and he now starts to blame the game for potentially killing the streak or whatever. And it goes like this for a while. You know, this goes on for a while. Like, the kind of gaslighting that Phil's putting towards the game being to blame, whatever. But the thing is though, Phil, it's hard for me to kind of put into words, really, what... How about this? Here's Phil at the end of the day stream, trying to insinuate that the streak's over.
So guys, we got 10 minutes left. Is this the end of the streak? Because it was awesome to have 25, and we were on pace to hit 41. Every stream we were crushing it. Every fucking stream, you know? So what happened today? I come back from going on Kino Casino, right? Which everyone says they liked the appearance. And I'm thinking, oh, this will be good. This will get hype up. That's why I do those appearances, you know? And now I come back.
Oh, that's why I do those appearances. So Phil Burnell is happy to fucking admit that he fucking goes on Kino Casino to try and get a lot more attention for his own channel. He doesn't go there because he seems to kind of value the things that Kino Casino do. No. He's brazenly admitting that he only goes there for his own personal gain. That's quite a base thing for Phil to admit, but I guess Kino Casino guys will be happy to be used by Phil. It's actually their way around, but Phil's just not aware of it.
The streak's gonna end. It's pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. You know, basically, just so you know, all right. And this is not Kino Casino, but there's like people trying to push me into content. There's people trying to get me involved with like drama style content, right? And just so you know, I'm staying out of it. Like, there's people who are like, oh, you gotta be part of this. You should do this. You should do this. And I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna do it because I don't feel like the drama content is the stuff that you guys want, right? You've told me outright you don't want me involved in drama all the time. What I decided is if I want to have a nice appearance on another show like Kino Casino, I'll do it every once in a while for variety, right? And I think that's a good way to separate the drama from the stuff that I'm doing in my content, okay? Because I don't see, like, for example, like, let's say I got involved in something like a big drama event or something, right?
By the way, he was getting view-bolted on YouTube at the time as well. He had like 32,000 people watching him on YouTube. So yeah, he was getting view-bolted like crazy.
I don't see it benefiting me, right? Like, you guys don't come to this channel or either of my channels for drama, right? You come to hang out with me, you come to see games, you know, different stuff. You're not here for drama. So that's why I kind of like, even though I'm getting offered stuff, I'm like, nah, I don't really want to. You know, I'm trying to stay away from that. And I'm definitely trying to take your feedback and do the right thing. All right, I am. I want you to understand that. And the reason I'm bringing it up is, you know, I think that every once in a while appearing on Kino Casino for drama stuff is good, just to be silly and hang out with those guys and have a good time. And I did. I had a great time on Friday night, and I hope that everyone who saw that enjoyed it. But that's not the kind of stuff that I want to be involved in all the time. Like, I like to do like gameplay, like co-op gameplay and stuff. I think would be really neat, and that I'm way more open to. You know, maybe doing co-op in various different games coming up and stuff like that. But I don't want to get into the drama stuff constantly. So that's what I mean. Like, I feel like there are people who like they thrive on that, and I'm just not it. So every once in a while, I might mention some drama on my podcast or something like that. But I don't want to be be seen as someone different. Oh, see, Phil, he gave up on being a gamer. He gave up on all that. He went down the same road that so many others have. Just do this internet drama stuff. I don't want to do that, right? But
this goes on for a while, by the way. This fucking excuses, whatever, copying whatever, and it's like fucking nothing happens. And he stays over time as well. Like, this goes on and on and on, and he's just sitting there waiting and stressing over and over again that the fucking streak's about to die. The streak's in jeopardy. Oh no, it looks like that's going to be the end. No more cookies, you know. There was no cookie and no cookie costume for the audience or whatever.
If the streak ends right now, then tonight, even if we hit it, it hasn't started, right? Well, I guess what it would be is goals hit. That's right, because we're not calling it the king streak. We changed it for a reason. So that when we hit the goal, you can...
He changed it for a fucking reason, because every time you fucking had a streak going, the streak kept fucking dying quickly, and you got fucking fed up with all the detractors and trolls pointing out that your streaks kept fucking dying not long after they're fucking starting. And so you fucking you changed the goal. You moved the goalposts and changed the fucking narrative to fucking, you know, satisfy your own fragile fucking ego. You removed the word streak instead of goals hit instead, because so many streaks kept fucking dying. But then you completely forgot about it though, after you fucking got on a good consistent run.
And outright have it listed there that I hit the goal, and it makes sense, right? Because before it used to be the king streak, and when we got it back, then I couldn't say that we hit it, because the streak is more than one, right? Boyd, I don't follow baseball. I have no idea what's going on. You're talking about the Mets and shit? I don't know what you're talking about.
So yeah, it's like, at this point in time, it's like, he's overtime. It's past the time he usually clocks out, whatever. He stopped playing a game, like 10 minutes previously, 12 minutes previously, whatever. And like, then it's like, oh, here's a Canadian super chat to help, you know, go towards the King's coffers or whatever.
It's bad. It's just, I told you, it's just, this situation is people don't like JRPGs that are in my audience, and it sucks. I love them. I would play more of them. I enjoy them. I think they're chill, fun, the opportunity for us to hang out.
I just think it's quite ironic, that fucking message from Chill Bill with the 10 Canadian buckaroos. He's like, he thinks that people who didn't like the game left, you know, and the ones who liked the game probably didn't like you hating on it. At least you're honest. Catch you tonight. At least you're honest. The fact that Phil Burnell's apparently honest. The guy who fucking lied about every single fucking thing going on in his miserable fucking life. He lied about fucking playing WWE Champions. He fucking lied about, you know, having that account. He lied about selling the account. He lied about spending thousands of money on the fucking account. He lied about fucking the bank leaks and the bank leaks owning being Cat. You know, why are you going for, why are you Cat going away? Oh, I can't afford to get married now. I'm on the brink of a fucking bankruptcy. Oh, by the way, guys, we got married. The parents paid for it. He lies about so much over the years. It isn't his fucking nature. Every breath he takes usually involves a fucking lie. And yet this person is fucking calling Phil, at least you're honest. Honest about what? Wanting your money?
Outright, have a good time, and they just don't click. Chill Bill with another super chat. I think it's two things. People who don't like the game left, and the ones who like the game probably didn't like you hating on it. At least you're honest. Catch you tonight. Yeah, but you know me, I'm not going to kiss a game's butt. Ever. And I don't feel like that game is a fun competitive game. A party game, sure. An arena game where you mess with your friends, of course. That's what it feels like to me. That doesn't feel like a game that I would want to invest time to learn. Like I said, that's the kind of game back in the day you didn't play it online. Your friends came over, and you played on your PS2, and you had a whole day of messing around with the different characters and having silly fun and talking shit to each other. That I completely understand. There's nothing wrong with that game. Like, the game's fine. It's fine that it exists. I actually like playing through the story mode, having alternate choices and things, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that you realize, oh, it's competitive, dude, that game is not competitive. I'm sorry. I'm sure
we're in super overtime here. Super overtime going on here. But I wait for it. It looks like this could be it.
That's why I would actually continue to keep going. With the game, if you wanted me to do the single player, I would do that, for sure.
Yeah, Dips, I saw that. Dips was asking, I've seen Reforged Gaming commented saying they didn't donate anything last night to Phil. Yeah, because apparently it was them that gave Phil the last second contribution. I think it's for a day stream coming up. Phil said it was like an anonymous tip, but the name Reforge or whatever is in there. But Reforge have come out and said they don't know Phil and don't want nothing to do with Phil. Although that just could be them trying to play it safe. We don't actually know for sure. Some people might fucking be... Phil might be lying, of course. Reforge might be lying. We don't fucking know.
Alright, well, I received a $3 tip here. I think it's anonymous. There's no name attached to it, so thank you for that, whoever that was.
So wait for this bit. Phil's about to announce, well, it looks like we didn't hit the goal. But then he pulls the rug out from under everyone's fucking feet.
Alright. And ladies and gentlemen, I guess that's it. That's the end of the streak. Except that I just received a $76 anonymous tip. I'm not kidding you.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Received a $76 anonymous tip. Ladies and gentlemen, play the Ghostbusters theme. It's time to fill to detract the scum.
How though? Because you're fucking literally fabricating tips to try and fucking save face because you're trying to make it look like you're popular and people fucking like you. I mean, there's no evidence. So anytime Phil says he's got a fucking last second whale made tip to fucking save a stream, think about this particular clip here that was clipped by Face Gaming. Oh, same day, by the way.
That's correct. There's no way. In truth, there's absolutely no way that anyone would ever know what I actually make. I could be making way more than you think. I could be making way less than you think. I could be making exactly what you think. You have no clue. There's no way for you to ever know because my income's none of your business, to be quite frank. We have goals. Do I hit them? Do I not? Usually we do. Sometimes we don't. Not the end of the world if we don't, but it's great when we do, right? And bottom line is there's just no way anyone would ever know the truth of anything. So if you like the content, you support it. If you want to have a nice celebration because you like my content and you want to see it continue, and you think that that's worth your time and money and investment, if you like the fact that I'm here 6 days a week full-time providing free streams for you, not only on YouTube, but now on Kick as well. If you enjoy all the antics, if you enjoy the marathons, if you enjoy the React content, if you enjoy the streams, we react to my old content, the streams where we're making new content, the chill streams where we talk and hang out and have a good time and I answer your question, the streams where I go above and beyond and I make all these cool things up for you and I set up nice decorations and things in my setup and my lighting and my background and all of this. If you like the fact that I'm PC gaming now instead of just on console, if you like the fact that I've been around for 16 years and I know my shit, if you like the fact that I don't take shit from anyone, we have a good time here every single day, hitting the goals, crushing the trolls. If you like all of that, perhaps you would consider saying, oh yeah, I do, okay, let me support that, right? And if you don't, well, I can't make you support. It's all good, man. It's seriously all good. It looks like tonight's the end of it. What can I do? Absolutely nothing. We'll come back tomorrow, we'll reapply ourselves, and we'll see what happens, and hopefully we can get it back up, right?
As Phil says, he's basically... It's like Phil's almost encouraging us to fucking question every single word he fucking says. Now, when it comes to super chats, yes, we can see evidence of super chats. When it comes to memberships, yes, we can see evidence of memberships. Even when it comes to subs on Kick, yes, we can see evidence of subs on Kick. Because there's pop-ups to these things, automatic pop-ups. But there is never any evidence whatsoever about Phil Burnell getting tips. He has to fucking enable a notification. He checks his phone, he sees what's on his phone, and he can decide, do I shout this out? And if there's nothing on his phone, he can just fucking make up anyway to save fucking face. Because for Phil Burnell, the important thing is also not to fucking get the fucking money in the first place. Also, he wants the fucking money. He needs that fucking money. He can't get enough of that fucking money. But the more important thing for Phil Burnell is making everyone believe he is successful, that he is popular, that he is in high demand, that he is liked, and he's on some sort of fucking renaissance, whatever. Why do you think Phil Burnell keeps goddamn changing the goalposts over and over and over again when it comes to the goals in the first place? Because for the longest fucking possible time, it was simply a bit of fucking tips goal. Super chats did not count towards it, memberships did not count towards it, everything else did not count towards the tips goal. Phil wanted tips first and foremost, that was the most important thing. But now, with the fucking tips getting lower and lower and lower, with Phil fucking bringing other fucking, you know, revenue streams, whatever, you know, guys support me on Kick, support me on Patreon, support me on Throne, support me on my fucking shop page and all that shit. There's so many fucking different places, literally 20 plus different avenues for Phil Burnell to get money from his den heads. You know, so naturally, it's gonna fucking dilute the tips. Oh god. God.
Big beefy bitch cat tipped £1. When you're feeling hot and bothered and all alone, who you gonna call? Tyrone da den da den da den da.
I like the effort of trying to make the bot do the Ghostbusters theme. It's a good effort. Thank you, big beefy bitch cat, for that. Let's see if we can get a sound notification, the Scottish soundboard thing for you.
This is the fucking
Hello there.
No.
Hello there.
No.
Oh, and she's a big
There we go.
fucking bitch.
Only took 5 button presses that time. That's fucking good. That's fucking a lot better than usual. But yeah, So that's a very strangely suspicious last-second Whale Merry contribution. And I guess the Reforged thing was on a night stream, however. This is a day stream anonymous contribution or whatever. And it's like, yeah, guys, we fell to the detractors, we fell to the trolls because I got a last-second Whale Merry tip that there's no evidence for whatsoever. And it's like, yeah, Phil, exactly. Because for Phil Burnell, the tip could not exist whatsoever, naturally, you know, which could very well be the case. But he needs to give this impression that he is successful and liked and popular, so Phil Burnell will be happy to fucking fudge numbers just to fucking maintain appearances for the sake of maintaining appearances. You can tell it fucking got to him every fucking time the previous fucking streaks died a fucking death. Time and time again, he tried to fucking build up the streaks again. As it, oh, it died after 41 or whatever, let's even get it going again. Oh, it died after 6. It died after a week. It died because we played this game. It died after we played that game. And he was blaming this game. He was blaming Dragon Ball for killing the streak, potentially. Before, and, you know, he also hadn't finished yet, but he was ready to fucking blame the game. When the streaks are hit, it's all thanks to him because people fucking like him. But when the streaks are not fucking hit, oh, let's find a fucking excuse. There must be a fucking reason why a streak wasn't hit. When I get the money, it's because of me. When I don't get the money, it's because of something else. That's the fucking typical Phil Burnell, you know, classic playbook right there.
Who you gonna call? King Phil is
Funny.
you fucking call. $76 tip.
Also, it's a completely flat reaction, you know? It's like, oh, God, it looks like your streak's over, except it's not. Because I have something that I can't prove whatsoever, because you guys can't see evidence whatsoever. I have a random mystery magical tip right at the very end of the stream in overtime. So that was suspicious. That day stream, at the very end, the last second tip, that was suspicious enough, and the streak kept going. The night stream was even more suspicious because Phil Burnell was trapped at $101, and that was how the stream had ended.
Alrighty, folks. Well, I did have a good evening with all of you. Thank you for chilling with me. Thanks to those who did support, and thanks for the fun conversation. I'll be playing this again on Wednesday night, all right? And we'll see how it goes. Like, I'm not disappointed with raising $100 playing WWE Champions at all. I'm not. There's no complaints here, okay? So, let's see how it goes Wednesday night. And depending on how it goes then, we'll see. Should I keep this in the rotation as much as I've been playing it? It's been working 2 nights a week. But maybe it's time to scale it back a bit. I don't know.
So yeah. Phil actually did not have much of a begment after this, you know? Like, 'cause I wanted to pay attention to a couple of things here, okay? First of all, pay attention to the fact that Phil does not bother to delete this number. He acknowledges on the stream that it kind of ends and it is finished or whatever, you know? But he doesn't bother deleting the goals hit thing. Even though the goals were not hit, he did not bother deleting that one bit. He kind of left it as it was. But he still kind of acknowledged, oh well, that's it, it's over. But this would be another bait and switch.
No, let's find out. Let's see what happens Wednesday night. Maybe it'll turn around again. Because this has happened before with Champions. And then I turned it around next time I played it. So I guess we'll figure it out. Okay? But thank you. Wait, I still have more. Ugh. A new moment has unlocked. Great. Okay, I need to get certain superstars to unlock the moment. See that? Yeah. I can only get it to level 3. That's funny. Sorry about that. All right. So I hope you guys had fun chilling with me here tonight in WWE Champions. When we play next, it'll be Wednesday night, which means another midweek event. Likely there'll be all the zombies involved again. And it should be a good time. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Fun champion stream. Have a good night. See you next time.
YouTube mode off.
All right, folks. So thank you for a chill night. I hope that you enjoyed. Let's go full screen for the finale here. I hope that you all enjoyed, and I want to say thank you to those who did support in some way. It means a lot. And tomorrow we do it all again. So what will we be doing tomorrow? Well, let's see here. Anyway, I got distracted. Okay, so, what was I going to say? So, thank you all. Great stream tonight. I shall return tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? React Day. All right? So, tomorrow we'll have a fun podcast. We'll talk about how today went, my thoughts about the online play of Dragon Ball, all that crap. And then, after that, it's DSP versus the internet over on DSP Reacts. Okay? That'll be fun. And, of course, also on Kick. I'm going to co-stream. And then it's going to be Retro React to Silent Hill 1 over on DSP Throwback on the late stream. So, tomorrow was all reacting to clips on the first stream and the Silent Hill 1 playthrough on the second stream. We're back to gameplay on Tuesday. On Tuesday, it's the premiere of Alan Wake 2's Lake House DLC. It's the final DLC for Alan Wake 2, and this is the one everyone's waiting for. What the hell is actually going on in the lake in Alan Wake? What is this entity that's causing all these problems, that's trapping these artists and forcing them to create awful things with their talents, right? So that's what the Bureau is investigating, and they're supposed to find out what's going on in this DLC. And then Tuesday night is the return of Street Fighter 6, where I'll be playing with one of my good characters, whether that's Blanca or Dalsim or Honda or Bison. I haven't decided yet, but it will be Street Fighter 6 finally returning on Tuesday night. All right.
Who fucking cares? Is Phil live yet? Oh God, no! Get rid of that crappy music. Right, he's not live yet. He's not live yet. Okay, just wanted to make sure he wasn't live yet. But yeah, Phil had a very quite a subdued outro here. You know what I mean? He seems quite calm and collected. There's no references to the streak dying or whatever. You know, it's just nothing. It's just, oh guys, that's the end of that stream. Come back tomorrow for some more.
Alright guys, WWE Champions returns Wednesday's late stream. Okay?
On the bright side, we do have a return of the Level 1 podcast mug. I guess Cat didn't break it after all.
Thank you everyone. Had a great time tonight. See you tomorrow. And thanks so much for everything. Be safe. Peace out. See you then.
So no mention whatsoever. This is Raw Phil's channel, so he plays classical music when it's over. But no mention whatsoever of the streak dying. And the stream does get shut down pretty quickly as well, you know what I mean? Like, this is, you wait like fucking 30 seconds or whatever, or a minute, and it's gone, you know? And then Raw Phil just shows a chat, whatever, no sign of Phil in either chat, you know? And yeah, the chat were also fucking talking about the streak dying and ending or whatever. But nothing whatsoever from Phil on that. Fast forward to the daily crap. Fast forward to the daily crap.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 20th of October, 2024. A good return day. I had a great day streaming all day long.
Don't worry, we won't watch all of it. We're going to watch some of it, but not all of it. But we need to watch the start first because something miraculous happens at the start.
Great different content, you know, for everyone, both on YouTube and on Kick. Let's talk about how it went down, what happened today, and what's going on moving forward this week. So, this week was the first week, my first week where the day off is Saturday. Moving forward, my intention is to always have Saturday off as my day off. I should be here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every week. Now, there may be some exceptions to that rule, where possibly I need to have an extra day off because I have an appointment. It could be that coming up in for example, in November. My goal in November is to try to... You've got to be kidding me. What the hell? All right. I swear to you, I wish I was kidding, but something just happened. So we're going to talk about it during the Daily Wrap. This is the second time.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Ever this has happened. This is not me making it up. This is ridiculous, but I'll talk about it in a moment. Okay.
Isn't that wonderful, guys? It looks like something incredibly miraculous happened. You fast forward to, I think it's like gets like 8 minutes or whatever here. Hold on. How long does it take for him to get into it?
36 streak of support.
No, it's actually back forward, I think.
At 36. If we hit 36, I'm gonna be going. This is not fun. I don't want to see this guy mash buttons the whole match. I'm done. And I told everyone I'm done with this. If you to do the story, I will. We already beat Goku's story. I would be willing to go.
I think it's about here. I think it may be about here.
Back and do more stories, but there's no effing way that I'm gonna go back there and play it again. And play online and torture myself. Okay, so FYI, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, great story mode with some frustrating parts. Online play seems like a joke to me and not very serious. Okay. Then, oh, by the way, we did hit the streak last minute. Like we were down to the wire at the very end of the stream, and someone dropped a Hail Mary tip, and we continued with the streak.
That's the day stream he's talking about. That's the day stream he's talking about right there.
So it went to 26. Okay. Remember, we have a reward coming up at 36. If we hit 36, I'm gonna be going to Crave Cookies, which is a gourmet cookie.
Fast forward.
We had not as much attendance as usual for WWE Champions. It was way low. Like last time I played Champions, on Kick we got over 100 viewers. Tonight we barely had 70. Same thing YouTube. Like usually we have over 200-300 viewers. We had like barely 200. So definitely the attendance was down, and because of that the support was down. We did not hit the goal tonight. We ended the stream at $101 in contributions. Okay, so there was no mega poll. There was a lot of gameplay. I played the zombie tours. We actually did other tours that allowed us to get in a situation where we can league up and stuff like that. But there was no polls. Instead, we had a lot of conversation. And to be honest, I think the conversation was good. There was some trolls. For the most part, it was a fun night and a lot of chill vibes and a good time. So I ended the stream. And I said, all right, guys, it's all right. The streak has ended. In fact, here's where we were at the end.
You didn't say anything about the streak ending, Phil. That's the thing. You can't have left it. And in fact, you didn't even remove it from your fucking bar.
Okay, just to show you. If I can find it.
The fact that he didn't even delete it from there meant this is fucking pre-planned. There's no evidence of this whatsoever. There is no source of information. Basically, all we have is Phil's word. And Phil's word, as history is fucking shown, is super unreliable.
This is where we were at the end of the stream. As I'm starting the Daily Wrap, I get a $1.01 tip from someone who said, let's go, anonymously, no name attached. And I kid you not, I just typed that wrong. I received a $49 tip from someone who says, Reforge Gaming saved the streak. This is someone who apparently is interested in having me on their show. I guess
Spoiler alert, they're not fucking interested.
it's a podcast. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going on it at all. I don't even know who they are. They said they were going to contact me about it. But they tipped $49, which means, ladies and gentlemen, it's official. We did hit the street tonight.
But no, you fucking didn't, because, Phil, first of all, it didn't happen during the stream, and you said it had to happen during the stream. Your stream ended, and you didn't have the fucking money. You're constantly fucking changing the rules. First of all, it was like tips only. Then you fucking accept all sorts of contributions apart from Argentinian style YouTube members, and now you're fucking accepting contributions outside of fucking streams on a daily crap. And we don't even fucking know if these are real or not, because you fucking lie all the time about your fucking financial situation anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna press X to fucking doubt that, Phil. You know, I'm just gonna press X to doubt right fucking now. As I said, him getting the money or not, obviously, Phil wants the money naturally. Obviously, no fucking shit, you know what I mean? But it is more important for Phil to have everyone believe he is successful and not failing. He would rather have that happen than be short the fucking amount of money to keep continuing the goal, you know? Phil doesn't mind being 50 bucks shy of his fucking target if it means he can fucking maintain the narrative that he's a super successful person and everyone fucking loves him. Because that to him is worth far more. You know, he's willing to fucking take a little slight hit to the fucking tip, you know, tip jar. Because the impression that he wants to give everyone of being super successful is simply adds up more. You know, it's worth a lot more.
Albeit late, but we did hit the street tonight. We're now at 27, and the streak continues. Now, it sucks because this is way too late, and I'm not doing a mega poll off camera. We're done. But thank you for continuing the streak. Reforged Gaming. And again, some people will say, well, he made that up. No, I didn't. I wouldn't. I would have told you.
What are you going to do? You're going to say, trust me, bro? But we can't, because you lie all the goddamn time. I mean, if only, I mean, there is ways that Phil could prove the existence of his tip. Hell, I've shown you guys before evidence of tips on my end, and I don't get many, you know what I mean? But it's easy to show evidence of tips and like when without doxing anyone, you know. Is that fuck me, man? But yeah, Phil's like, nah, that's not your business. That's not anyone's business. I ask you for one name, but then when I get the money, I'm not showing you evidence for it.
If it was over, I told you on the stream it was over, and then I went to do the daily wrap, and here comes the tip, the Hail Mary tip at the end. In fact, they probably were attempting for that to come in earlier, and it came in late. So, but it counts.
Based on what? You're just assuming that. Fuck off. Or you just fucking add more lies to your fucking pile of fucking lies. I need to hear that again. Also, still live yet? Oh, balls he is. He's been live for a couple of minutes, 3 minutes. Yeah, he's been live for like 4 minutes. So balls. I guess we're gonna have some speed up juice. Balls. I'm not starting yet, don't worry, I'm just gonna fucking put the little bitch on pause. So 2 seconds, wait for it, and we'll put him on pause right fucking there and make sure it's on 1080p by default, and we'll make sure it's on 1.5 speed. Now let's get back to him fucking making up a whole bunch of shit again.
Because this is way too late, and I'm not doing a mega poll off camera, we're done. But thank you for continuing the streak. Reforged Gaming. And again, some people will say, well, he made that up. No, I didn't. I wouldn't. I would have told you if it was over. I told you on the stream it was over. And then
no, he didn't. No, at no point in time did Phil Burnell seem to fucking mention that the streak was over. He didn't refer to the streak whatsoever. He didn't delete it from his fucking tip bar, you know? He didn't acknowledge it whatsoever. He just said, guys, thank you for joining me. The numbers weren't great, you know what I mean? But whatever. Join me tomorrow for this and that. Goodbye. That was a very basic clock out. There was no reference to your goals, your streak, or cookies whatsoever.
And then I went to do the daily wrap, and here comes the tip, the Hail Mary tip at the end. In fact, they probably were attempting for that to come in earlier, and it came in late. So, but it counts. So there you go. The streak continues tomorrow.
But it didn't happen during your stream, though, so why would it count?
Tomorrow, all right? So here's the deal, and this is going to be a tough one. Tomorrow actually is React Day. Now,
here's Phil fucking laying the foundations already for, React Days are traditionally so fucking bad for support.
Means we're going to have a podcast in the morning discussing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and any news and stuff going on, or any topics or anything we want to talk about. And then we're going to be jumping into DSP versus the Internet, my weekly clips variety show, over on DSP Reacts. I don't know how that's going to go. All right, just being honest here. It's going to be its own stream and everything. I don't know if it's going to get a lot of attention or support at all. I hope it does, and I hope the streak continues.
And there it is. The foundations are laid already. The fucking foundations are set in stone. Fuck this. So yeah, to me, Phil lies all the time, and I think he lies all the time, as you fucking know. But to me, Phil, it is more important for people to believe Phil's successful than him actually being successful. You know? It's not, so it's what people think that matters to Phil. Imagine if I can keep spinning his fucking tall tail, everyone on the internet loves him, and all that, you know? That kind of crap. Anyway, fuck it, you know, I just thought I'd point out to you guys. So, guys, give me a bingo number. No pressure, but make it a fucking good one. Yeah, give me a bingo number so we can play some robust bingo games today for bingo. The first number in chat I see will be what I use today's bingo card. Just randomising the bingo background picture, don't mind me. And the first number in chat I saw was from Heather P. Oh shit, I haven't... Hold on, my bad. I forgot to... Give me a second. I forgot to include our chat on the screen. I promise you Heather P was first though. I promise you that. There we go, and that should be our chat on the screen right now. There if I can go. But Heather P was first, I promise you. So there we go. Heather P said 456. So we'll have a number 456. That's a typo. 456, there we go. And this is today's bingo card, courtesy of Heather P. Hopefully it's a good one. If it's not, then we can fucking just blame Heather afterwards. So there we go. No pressure, Heather, but it better be a fucking good one. Here's today's bingo card for Phil to say and do. We need Phil to say would argue, absolutely, basically, variety and FYI. The second row is Phil saying or doing Q&A, him saying friend, him smacking his lips, him saying honest, and you guys. The third row is Phil saying positive, tired, king, him laughing, and him saying day off. The fourth row is Phil saying sound good, feedback, meaningful, wrong, and shocked. And the fifth and final row is Phil having some food talk, him burping, him saying unique, admittedly, and finally Phil butchering the word. Very strong bingo card in my opinion. I'm quite liking the look of this one. So yeah, I think Heather P has picked a quite a robust card today. So fingers crossed we can get the full house and all that jazz. And of course there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house. For example, if Phil burps, begs or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for his shitty react content, that gives us a free space. And if we get 100 likes as well on his bingo board, on his bingo, on his stream, sorry, before we finish playing bingo. Not only will that gives a free space, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pigs Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in full direct control of one way we can get a free space. The rest are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like a little bitch. And yeah, at the end of the month of October, we're going to have a marble race to determine who gets to take home half of that bingo prize fund. So if you want to have a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund, you've got to make sure you've got a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. So I think I've covered all the bases. Oh yeah, as well, and there's also a buy. There's also a pay to win option, as you can see at the very bottom there, but that should be a last resort. If I'll get super annoying or whatever, that should be our last resort. And if it happens too quick, we'll still watch some of the podcast anyway, enjoy the podcast, whatever, and just fucking go through it. We'll just have we won't have the pressure of playing the bingo anymore, you know, just, so, we had it super early one time, very early on, and I wasn't sure what to do. I just kind of thought, oh well, I guess I need to end it. Nah, but if it happens again, then we'll just fucking, you know, enjoy the podcast at our own leisure anyway, without the pressure of a bingo board to worry about. Now, all that's left for me to do is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
I mean, it's terrible. All this hands are all over the place. You're like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
That sound clip perfectly describes the arm flail, which is not on the board today, but it is what it is. Anyway, good luck everybody. It's time bingo. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. We've got a lot to talk about today on the Level 1 podcast. Notably, we've got some interesting stuff going down in the realm of reacting. I want to talk with you about my ideas for the future of React content because, quite frankly, the formula that I've been using now for almost 2 years, I feel like is starting to get stale and we should do something different. So we're going to talk about that on today's show. In addition, I have an update on my thoughts about the online...
Hold on. So does that... It's just one of those things. So basically there's no perk anymore for members. He's going to change the formula for members, you know, submitting clips for React content. So what's the point of being a member then on DSP Reacts? I'm gonna curious to see what he's gonna fucking do with this. So, it was a strange one. Very strange thing for Phil to want to shake up.
It's stale and we should do something different, so we're gonna talk about that on today's show. In addition, I have an update on my thoughts about the online play of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero after having tried it out yesterday. And the big chunky topic for today. I am receiving threats.
Oh, for God's sake, what are you talking about now? Before Phil even continues, okay? Before Phil even continues. There's a couple more clips. I forgot to go through all these other clips as well. I completely forgot about this because, you know, Phil was live and I completely dropped on my head. Phil had this little gem.
Straight cash homie, that's not how it works. He said if someone drops 30 bucks, I'll match it. No, you drop the 30 bucks. And then let's see if someone else will hit the goal. It's not you wait for someone else to drop and then you drop. Because then what happens is they do and then you don't and you're a dick. So I don't trust you because you're not even the real straight cash homie anyway. So what I would say is drop the 30 right now or enjoy your ban. So what's it going to be? Let's see. Let's see what happens here. This is an interesting test.
An interesting test. Give me money or you get banned. Aye, a very interesting test to see if you can survive not getting punished for that from the powers that be. Oh yeah, and of course, here's Phil's reaction as well. Phil tweeted out his daily crap. Time to cry and seethe, trolls. How many detractors were already processing the videos about the streak ending tonight? Oh well, guess you have to post update videos now, you bums. So, yeah, that's... so this is why I think Phil... That's what I'm saying. It is more important for him to be perceived as being successful. It doesn't matter if it tips you or not. The only thing that matters to Phil Burnell is people think he is a super successful boy and a super successful streamer and that everyone loves him and everyone hates us. You know, it's important for him to maintain that sort of narrative. You know, the figures are quite arbitrary to be fair, you know what I mean? It's like, whether Phil hits the goal or not, he's going to say hits it anyway. Because he needs to be seen as being a successful little boy. Also, this went viral. This tweet. So this is Phil rage quitting Dragon Ball. Somebody called Da Truth DT. Don't know who the hell they are, but this tweet now has 10,000 likes. With 815 reposts, myself being one of them. And it's just basically Phil rage quitting the game.
Everyone's power! The spirit bomb!
Oh, what am I doing? Teleport behind. Yeah, I don't want to play it anymore. I really don't. The game's terrible.
I'm sweaty!
I don't want to fucking play it anymore. Nothing comes out. Nothing even works when you're trying to play. These fucking people can just spam their basic nonsense.
So he tries to just quit the game. And it won't let
You can't even quit the match? They don't even allow you to quit the match.
I guess Phil Burnell has not learned about Alt F4 yet. He has to go to his task manager. He has to go to his task manager and wait for it to show up there.
That game is the worst fucking fighting game I've ever played in my life. I'm not playing it ever again. Only if you guys want to see me play the single player. There is no fucking reason to waste time playing that piece of shit. That is so bad.
Jesus, man. So yeah, that got clipped by this guy. And it went and fucking tick off. Oh well. Loud just saying, big shout out to Da Truth DT, biggest docking whale ever, but makes the game enjoyable. And Diablo also says that guy's a big Dragon Ball player who plays Dokkan Battle and other Dragon Ball games. He is bigger than Phil. Ho ho. Well, Phil has been acknowledged and recognised by somebody far bigger than him. I wonder how Phil will react. 113 begs for daydreams. Oh hell. I'm just trying to see what kind of things were tweeted out here because there's a couple of things here. Where was the thing? Because Reforged Gaming had to come out and say what he don't go like that shit. Only multiplayer is our so Reforged Gaming were asked on their own shit if they gave Phil money. K-On Duma, Reforged Gaming, Darkside Phil claims you went in a stream and donated $150 to him in his latest video. Reforged says I did nothing of his sort. So yeah, Reforged have denied involvement, although this could be one of those things where they're intentionally misleading their audience because they don't want to fucking get flagged for it. They might, who knows? I have no idea who Reforged Gaming are. Myself, you know what I mean? If they are doing anything, Phil, also that's their own prerogative. But Phil's the one that called them out first, or part of them being responsible for tipping him to save the fucking night stream. So, who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? Jesus, man. Oh yeah, and this as well. I seen this earlier on as well and I thought it was pretty good. When Triple P says that he's scouring his wheelchairs, Phil fucking loses his shit and goes, oh, that's sweet. When Meerkat says it, Phil freaks the fuck out and cries. A very good, robust tweet there, I feel. Fuck it. So, let's get back to the podcast. Remember, Phil's not even got his intro yet here. I just fucking wanted to get through the things I forgot to get through there. But Phil is apparently being threatened. I wonder if this is about people trying to get him into trouble for him saying things like retarded on Twitter.
Yesterday, and the big chunky topic for today. I I'm receiving threats for wanting to eat some cookies this week.
For God's sake.
I wish this was a joke. It's not. Because of that, I think what we need to do is talk about what's going on with the daily goals, reassess what we're doing this week, and go from there. So, like I said, we've got a lot to talk about on a loaded episode.
Oh, so Phil said cookie. Hold on, as food talk.
Burger.
Perfect. Cool.
Of today's Level 1 podcast.
And we can fast forward past the crappy intro.
Okay, my friends, welcome to the show. Today is Monday.
Friends?
Burger.
Friends? You call these fucking people your friends?
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
Today, the 21st of October, 2024. Today is React Day, meaning that after this podcast, I'm going to spend the rest of the day doing reacting style content on my various YouTube channels. Starting off on DSP Reacts, we're going to do the DSP versus the Internet Clips React show. And then on the late stream, we're going to be doing the retro react stream to Silent Hill 1, my original thing from 2012. So it's going to be a break from gameplay. It should be a fun day. Give me your money. I'm excited for it. It usually is the nice chill day where we kind of hang out together and have a good time, and it's not ultra serious where we have to make progress in any particular game or anything like that. So it's a good break, okay? But one of the major things that we're going to be talking about on the show today is the future of my React content, and particularly in regards to the clip show, okay? I've been doing the clip show now for almost 2 years. It started in February 2023, and when I first launched DSP versus the Internet, it was a fresh idea. It was something I'd never done before. People liked the fact that I was branching out and doing something completely different. Personally, I found it refreshing and interesting, but we're almost 2 years into it. What's happened is, like most things, when something runs really long, it doesn't feel special, and it starts to feel stale. In regards to DSP versus the Internet now, we're nearing episode 100, and what we've seen is people dwindling when it comes to not only people who are watching the content, but people who are actually supporting it.
There it is. Money. This is the whole prime reason why Phil fucking thinks needs a fucking refresher. Guys, I wanted more money for this, but I'm not getting as much money, so therefore, I'm going to change things. It was nothing to do with how stale the content was fucking getting. You're still getting the fucking same kind of quality of clips being sent to you by a usual fucking array of dents. So there's nothing to do with that. It's all to do with your fucking financials. It's all to do with the fucking dollars. It has never anything to do with the quality of the content, but more about how much money that content brings you.
Make it happen. For those who don't know, the show is based on memberships. Like, you become a member of DSP Reacts, and then you can nominate clips that we watch during the show. Well, I've seen this show dwindle over the last 6 to 8 months, where we, at one point we had something like maybe up to upwards of 50 different paying members, all vying for a spot, competing, submitting clips. We had like 50 to 100 clips a week. Now we don't even have 20. So,
ooh. Oh, Phil, maybe you should try and fucking make it worth the members' time then. Because you have all these fucking stipulations in place as to what is and is not allowed to be submitted. And then you fucking belittle and mock your audience for submitting particular clips which might be too fucking long or too fucking, you know, political or topical or whatever. No. It's your own fault, essentially, for denying the fans the freedom to submit things that they think would be interesting for your show. So Phil is angry that his audience aren't giving him good enough content to react to. So it's the fans' fault.
to be honest, I don't even know if the show can support itself anymore, even have enough clips to be a show. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk a little bit later on the show about this.
Give me your
What I
money.
would like to do is explain to you my ideas for the future, how to evolve and change and do things a little differently, but I need feedback on how to make it happen, okay? Fair enough. Okay. Before we get to that, obviously, because that's a big topic to talk about today, I feel. What I'd like to do is give everyone a recap on what the schedule will be this week. I want to talk about my experience with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero yesterday because, boy, it basically went down exactly as I expected, and then people gave me shit for it, and I'm like, so you don't want me to be honest? Would you like me to lie? Because I don't want to lie. I want to give you my honest opinions on it as I'm playing it, but I guess some people just like Dragon Ball so much they just wish that I liked it more than I do. So I want to talk about that, and then also, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The goals. The streak continues, all right? And
But it's not a streak.
what's happened is, this particular week, I feel like perhaps the goal that I came up with as a reward, you know, at the end of the week, that if we hit all these goals all week, that I would go and get some gourmet cookies and throw on my Halloween costume from like 3 years ago just to be silly because it's Halloween month and eat gourmet cookies as a Cookie Monster. Some people thought it was funny and interesting and others didn't. And I think people are like, nah, at this point, it's not that good of an idea. It was a really rough day yesterday hitting these goals. Like, for example, on the first stream, we were not even close to hitting the goal. And then boom, last minute, someone did a ginormous tip of over $70 and we hit the goal and we got to goal hit 26.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
And then last night, on the WWE Champion stream, which traditionally we never have issue hitting the goal because people want to see me do a mega pull during the show, we didn't hit the goal during the stream. But then when I went to film the daily wrap, all of a sudden, someone dropped a giant tip, and we hit the goal again.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So if basically the only way I can hit the goals is because of Hail Mary last minute tips, it basically means that people aren't liking the idea for the week. And I get that. But at the same time, as that's going on, no exaggeration, I'm receiving threats about wanting to do this goal and getting these cookies. I'm serious. I wish this was a joke. It's not. I'm going to show you. Okay? So I think what we need to do this morning, we need to talk about if this isn't interesting, if it's not funny, if it's not something you're interested in seeing. Like you wanted to see the Krabby Patty meal. I couldn't make it happen. You like me doing the Addams Family meal. You like the idea of me doing the chicken Big Mac and then adding on a bunch of other things. In fact, that DSP tries it of the chicken Big Mac and other McDonald's food has over 2,000 views and climbing, and it's only been live for what, 3 days? Not even. So it's actually doing better than any of the other like feasting with Phils and things that I've done for the past year. So I guess that one was a good idea, right? But I guess what we got to do is figure out, what do you want? I'm okay. I'm open to listening to more ideas if it means that people are going to want to see the streak continue and succeed and support the content, right?
But remember, it's not a streak.
So let's talk about that today. All right. Well, let's do things in order. Firstly, let's talk about the schedule for the week briefly. Today, it's React Day. So once this podcast ends, we're all going to head over to the DSP Reacts channel, or if you're here on Kick, you just stick around and the stream will restart. And we're going to be doing the DSP versus the Internet Clips React show. Again, this is where basically I react to a variety of clips as submitted by the channel members. We never know what it's going to be, but it's a good variety usually, and sometimes there's a lot of seasonal stuff, like related to Halloween and stuff. So I look forward to it every week. All right, so that's today. And then tonight on the late stream, 7 p.m. Pacific time over on the DSP Throwback channel, or again, here on my Kick channel, it's going to be Retro React to Silent Hill 1, the playthrough from 2012 that I really don't remember much of. And it's funny because I'm watching it and I'm tying some of this to the stuff that they actually put into the movie. Some of it is kind of similar to what they put into Silent Hill 2. So it's fun to re-experience this game. Having a good time with it, and I can't wait to do more of that later tonight. So that's today's stream's all React content. Tomorrow we get back to full-time gaming. It'll be a level 1 podcast in the morning, followed by the premiere of the Alan Wake 2 Lake House DLC. This is a DLC that follows up on the plot that whatever this entity is in the lake, all right, in the world of Alan Wake, is basically being researched by the same paranormal bureau that's involved in the game series Control. And they put a big research facility on top of the lake and started going down deep into the lake to figure out what it was. And apparently, all hell broke loose and a bunch of people died. And I guess that's what this DLC is supposed to be, either trying to see what happened or maybe the aftermath of that, someone investigating it after the fact. It seems like an interesting premise to me. It seems pretty darn scary for Halloween, so I'm excited to start that on Tuesday. Tuesday night is the return of Street Fighter 6. I have not played Street Fighter 6 in a very long time, so it's coming back, and it's not going to be Terry Bogard. It's going to be it's actually going to be a fun stream of one of my best characters. So whether that's going to be Blanca or Dalzim or Honda or Bison, I have to determine. Maybe we'll figure that out, today or tomorrow. We'll talk about.
I guarantee this, guys. I guarantee you one fucking thing. When he boots up Street Fighter 6 tomorrow, he is not going to go into ranked mode for at least an hour or so. He is going to spend like the first hour minimum in casual to try and get up to speed of these characters he's not used in a while. Because it just means that much to him. He's all super try-hard mode.
About it over the course of the days, right? So that should be fun. And then, oh no, I didn't see that. Hold on, someone's saying that I received this of gifted subs, and I.
Oh, hold on a second, was that a snort?
So that should be fun. And then,
that's a snort. I heard it. But snorts are doing well today. We're one snort away from a free space already.
Oh no, I didn't see that. Hold on, someone's saying that I received this of gifted subs, and I wasn't paying attention. Hold on.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Hold on. What is up with? Kick Chat has this weird thing where it's hard to scroll up. Very odd.
How is Kick Chat doing? Because Phil Burnell currently has 270 people in his YouTube chat. So give me a second, yeah. Let's go to his Kick Chat and see how well supported that is today. He currently has 57 viewers in his Kick Chat. Remember Phil's like, yeah, I'm going to get 100 every time, easy. Because everyone loves me again. Nope.
No, I don't see any gifted memberships at all, or any gifted subs at all. Where are you seeing those? Did they show up in the chat? They didn't show up in my chat.
Give me your money.
Let me see something.
I literally can't afford stuff on Tuesday on my day off, and you're gonna laugh. Oh, it's funny.
Weird. Why would it not have shown that to me? When did you do that? I stand with Phil. Was it right now? Like, when did you actually do it? Because this always works, and it didn't pop up for me.
I stand with Phil. They've been a very adamant defender of Phil lately. Pretty sure it's not Jade in disguise. The username doesn't fit.
Let me look. Sorry, guys, for the interruption. Obviously, it's confusing, but I want to be giving shout-outs for contributions. I have no idea why that wouldn't have shown up.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
So... and I have it set up as a show banners when viewers host, subscribe, or give subs. Yet it didn't show up. Let me take a look. Well, no, it doesn't show up for me yet. How odd. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So there's no pop-up on my screen whatsoever to show it, and in my revenue, it doesn't show it either. So that's why I didn't shout it out. Like, there's nothing. Did anyone else see this? Besides, I stand with Phil. Did anyone else see these gifted subs? Because I can't see them. I don't know what's going on. If I go on my desktop here, no, the desktop, the problem is the chat history just goes away right away when you click off the screen. But I can't even look it up here. Well, I apologize. I don't know what to say. Right? I don't know. I don't know how this works or why it wouldn't be working. You said I stand with Phil shows up in 3rd place for weekly top gifted. They actually show up in 2nd place for me. You know what I mean? This thing's all screwed up. Well, if you indeed did gift them, thank you. Yeah, Darcy Axe's last gifted sub was 14 hours ago from what I can see. That's what I see. That's what I see. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry. If it shows up, I swear to you, I'll shout it out and I'll count it. But I don't want to count something it doesn't show up anywhere, right? I have no idea.
Basically, what Phil is saying here is that he does not trust this die-hard supporter who Phil would usually rely on for contributions. This is a person who has gifted him a lot of memberships in the past, and yet he is refusing to believe their word. He gifted memberships again. Because Phil's eyes cannot see them, and so he's not going to fucking take the word of somebody who has given him a whole bunch of money already. Because that was in the past, and all Phil cares about is right fucking now to get his money.
What happened? Alright, enough of the derailment. Let's get back to the show, shall we? Okay, so right now we have no contributions whatsoever from what I can see. That's why I haven't shouted anything out. Okay, so Alan Wake DLC on Tuesday, and the Street Fighter 6 returns Tuesday night. Wednesday, I'll probably do more of the Alan Wake DLC. The thing is, no one knows how long the DLC is, because it's brand new, no one's played it yet. Once we know how long it is, I'll know how many streams I need to attribute to it, and reserve this week. And then Wednesday night is more WWE Champions. Now, here's the deal with WWE Champions. We had a night last night where it didn't even basically get enough support for a poll, and that's surprising. Like, I think that a huge part of the gimmick of WWE Champions is that people want to see me do a mega poll and see if I can get the new character or whatever, and it was a new zombie. It was Zombie Bailey, and she's actually one of the best females in the game.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you from doing a big, massive mega poll anyway, because you've been super well supported lately. And don't forget as well, Phil is paid today by YouTube. He is currently sitting here with flush money in his account from YouTube. YouTube money would have hit his account today when he woke up. So, money should not be an issue whatsoever for him.
And the support just didn't happen. So here's the deal. I've liked doing WWE Champions for the month and a half that we've done it. I think that it's been a great night chill stream.
Uh-oh. Is he going to rage quit his favourite ever fucking game because it's not getting support anymore?
We talk about wrestling when I do it. It works, right? It's a good thing to fill in a gap. But there's other chill gaming we can do. We had Stardew Valley going on. We have other games that we can either add or we can bring back, right? It doesn't always have to be WWE Champions. Perhaps the WWE Champions meme is dying out. I don't know. You know, here again, that's the thing. When something is new and fresh and different, it gets interest. When it becomes regular, well, it's not special anymore. And then it kind of falls out of prominence, right? The whole meme of me playing WWE Champions worked when it was such a taboo thing. Oh my God, Phil is in mid.
Phil, we were telling the internet for years you were playing WWE Champions, though. And the world believed us because we had overwhelming evidence at our disposal. You want to fucking pretend that because you fucking finally admitted it, it's fucking you? I know shit, Sherlock. But evidence was overwhelming. And then you fucking have the audacity to fucking claim that the fucking figures and numbers we've been given out to people were wrong without any fucking merit whatsoever to try and justify why you're saying the fucking figures we've been attributing to that account are wrong for what's been spent in it. Nah, fuck you. And Brian says there is actual information about Alan Wake. The DLC. Second tier. 3 hours altogether, maybe. So Phil thinks it's going to be like 6 hours or whatever. But it might be 3 hours altogether. The first is about 25 minutes, the second and the third are between 35 and 40 minutes each. Jesus Christ, man. If Phil's putting it in a day stream, he might be finished in a day. Oh, well, let's be honest here. Phil never fucking does it in normal time. It'll probably take Phil 2 streams like he thought, because he is always super slow with these sort of things.
He plays the game. Are you kidding me? He's actually going to play it on stream and he's going to spend money on the game publicly, right? So that was the gimmick. But now it's been a regular thing. And it seems like perhaps the interest in it is waning and falling down now, right? So, I'm not saying right now that I want to quit it, but at the same time, if I do a second stream on Wednesday and it's slow again, then I think that's it, right? You know what I'm saying? I guess let's see what happens, all right? Let's see what happens on Wednesday. Again, I don't want to say, oh, the sky is falling, there was one stream we didn't hit the goal, and that's the end of it, or anything like that.
Wait, so he admits the stream didn't hit the goal, and yet he counts it as being hit. Funny how the goalpost being moved to suit Phil's own fucking narrative of him being a super successful boy. It's weird how that works, isn't it? he's still going to wage quit the game and yet still claim victory because the goal got hit after the stream ended. Apparently.
I understand. That's the whole point of me doing it, is to get that kind of momentum, to get people excited for it.
Money. The whole point of you doing anything for on the internet is money. You don't fucking turn on the fucking internet unless you're going to get fucking money for doing that. That is your motivation.
The excitement's dead, then why am I doing it when I have other things I could be doing that people want? Correct? So let's see how it goes on Wednesday night, alright? Thursday, I have no idea what I'm doing. It could be more Alan Wake DLC, it could be Dragon Ball Sparking Zero single player, or it could be something else, I'm not sure. And then the late stream on Thursday, also up in the air. It could be more Street Fighter, it could be something else, I'm not sure. I want to just leave Thursday completely open, so that way, since I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not overpromising and under-delivering. You know, we very well may need a third stream for Alan Wake, we have to see. Also, during Thursday, at some point during the day, there's going to be an interruption. I just don't know when yet. I'm not even going to know until like the day before. So because I know there's going to be some kind of interruption during my streams, I can't tell you exactly what's going on, when it's going on. I won't know until later this week. All right, so...
What do you mean you don't know what's going on? You must know you must know what's fucking happening. To fucking know an interruption is going to fucking happen. Is it going to be the fucking ceiling fan guys come along to fucking install ceiling fans? Is it going to be fucking someone from the HOA trying to fucking investigate the mold in the walls? What the fuck? I don't know.
It's actually a good thing that there's like nothing crazy important going on Thursday, because there very well could be a big chunk of an interruption during the streams. Okay? And then Friday's the big one. Friday's the day everyone's waiting for. The release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Sonic X Shadow Generations, which is exciting because it's a brand new Shadow the Hedgehog game, plus the re-release of Sonic Generations for a modern audience. Particularly, I'll be playing Black Ops 6 multiplayer on the first stream, the entire first stream. I can't wait because I played the beta and I kicked ass in it, right? And I was using a controller, the Elite 2 controller, not keyboard and mouse, and I was whooping butt with that.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I was literally at the top of the leaderboards almost every single game that I played. It ran so beautifully at 120 hertz on my PC, so I'm very much looking forward to this game releasing and me putting it into the regular rotation. Now, I'm not saying, oh, I'm not going to do other gameplay, like I'm not going to do the campaign, I'm not going to do zombies, and I'm not going to do Warzone. What I'm saying is, multiplayer is what everyone wants to see right away, so that's what I'm focusing on right away, and then after the fact, we can figure out the rest, okay? And then I'm off on Saturday, and then next week, another full week of gaming and fun, including my Halloween marathon.
He did not say day off, so I cannot tick it off yet. He just said, I'm off on Saturday, so he can't count that yet.
Okay, so that's the schedule for the week. I hope that sounds good. First contribution of the day,
Burger.
Game Ticker. We did a €2 super chat and said, what's your favorite gamer franchise and why? Well, Game Ticker, I don't really have an overall favorite gamer franchise. I have different games that are my favorites within different genres. So for example,
Who fucking
if you were to say to me, what is your favorite platformer of all time? I would say Super Mario World. And if you said why, I would say because it was a launch title with Super NES. It was a game that added...
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Paul J. Brazel Jr. for the super chat. It says, Phil, grow a sausage, stop being a chick. I mean, each to their own, I guess, you know. Phil, I don't even think Phil's got a chipolata in there. But isn't he wee Willie Winky to be known? That's the thing, there's no evidence that Phil Burnell's endowed with anything impressive whatsoever. Not that I'm fucking looking for it right enough, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you know, he's maybe overcompensates for trying to be so successful financially to make up for the lack of success elsewhere. With appendages, I don't know. He seems very hell-bent on trying to maintain himself as a very super successful, you know, business-style content creator. Like he's trying to overcompensate for something, you know?
I would say Super Mario World. And if you said why, I would say because it was a launch title with Super NES. It was a game that added innovation in so many different ways. Massive improvements to graphics and sound, new 3D effects that were added for the SNES, a whole new way to control the game with so many different buttons on the SNES control pad, and so many people just got that game as like a present. Well, so I did. My SNES I got as a Christmas present. I remember unboxing it on Christmas,
Come
picking
the
it up.
fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much for Dreaded N for popping their 8-month bingo Barry membership message and saying maybe he did kick ass at COD and y'all are doubters. What if he was playing most deaf wins? We don't know how his head works. That's a good point, yeah. I was like, yeah, I died more than anyone else. I'm incredible at this. I sped run the fucking, you know, the death run. It's possible, yeah. But whenever I played COD in the past, I was just happy just fucking have more kills and deaths. I fucking remember playing Modern Warfare 2 like crazy and fucking loving that game, man. Just like it was such a fun. It's kind of frustrating, but it's fun at the same time because yeah, it's like. Yeah, I fucking remember like, going crazy with the P90, and I was a wee bit overpowered, like gun the P90 or whatever, you know, that kind of shit, you know. But yeah, Modern Warfare 2 fucking just kicked arse, you know. That shit was incredible. But yeah, also frustrating. But Phil was fucking like, at the end of the day though, who fucking cares if you're like, oh, I was kicking all sorts of arse in this game, and does it fucking matter? Like, Are you gonna fucking go to tournaments and fucking impress people with your elite sniper skills or whatever, you know? You fucking go do fucking 360 no scopes and fucking impress the modern internet world, whatever, if you're incredible, you know, fuck off, Phil. Like, if you have nothing to show for it apart from internet bragging rights, you know, which nobody even fucking pays attention to, then what's the big fucking deal?
Playing it all day long, and the smell of food and stuff in the house is my
fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Luxury Britannia for popping their 3 month bingo Barry membership message and saying 16 years of failure equated as successor for Pigrutch. Never changed the clown makeup. Maybe we'll see his obituary alive. Oh, fuck me. I mean, it's possible. I don't know. Phil is super unhinged as a... Like, somebody has been watching Phil all these years. Like, it's like a decade of observing this bizarre little creature, DS thing on the internet. And it's like, I feel like current Phil is far more delusional than he has ever been before. Because it's like, I don't know if he's trying to convince his audience or the detractors that he's, you know, happier than he's ever fucking been, but no, I'm not seeing that personally. I'm seeing somebody who's fucking trapped and doing this for the rest of his pathetic, miserable life because of the fucking mistakes he has made with his money. The foolish irresponsibility that he has with handling a lot of money. Like, Phil Burnell should be living a far more luxurious, comfortable fucking lifestyle. He's not. He blames us for it, but we're not the fucking ones that told him what to fucking do with his fucking money. We're not the fucking ones that told him to fucking spend all sorts of ridiculous amounts of money on things like buying a second tome and not bothering to even rent out the fucking first tome across the country or whatever. You know? We're not the fucking ones that told him to fucking get an addiction to multiple mobile fucking gacha games. Phil Burnell is responsible for what he does with his fucking money. And he has the fucking audacity to fucking blame the detractors for not having enough fucking money. Well, you have been given, thanks to YouTube, over $1 million over the course of these 16 years of content creation. I mean, I'm quite confident I'm correct. Phil averages 6 figures per fucking year. Correct? He's been doing this for well over a decade now. So, logically speaking, Phil Burnell has been given over $1 million in that time. And yet, what's he got to fucking show for it? It's your day after fucking day, begging his audience for fucking money, pleading with him to fucking keep the goals going, to try and felt us. Because apparently we fucking suffer when Phil gets given money. Phil, you've been given $1 million fucking dollars over the course of your entire presence on YouTube, and what do you have to fucking show for it? Fuck all. Doesn't matter how much fucking money you get, Phil, your life's still gonna fucking be what it is. I wouldn't wish it on anyone, I wouldn't even wish it on my fucking worst enemy. Get help, good luck.
20 different buttons on the SNES control pad, and so many people just got that game as like a present. Listen, I did. My SNES I got as a Christmas present. And I remember unboxing it on Christmas, hooking it up, playing it all day long, and the smell of food and stuff in the house. My mom was making us food all day for Christmas, and I was playing the game and enjoying it. Like, it's just a big, great memory for me. But to me, that's like the epitome of platforming. Like, that's the kind of game I can play over and over and never get bored, right? If it was the best fighting game of all time, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Why? Because Street Fighter 2 is the
No, it's not. No, it's your favourite game, but it's not the best. It's definitely not the best. It was such a broken version of the fucking game. Just because you're fucking super good at a game doesn't mean it's the fucking best version of it. Although I guess we've heard it's subjective. But nah. Most... I would ask Phil if he can find one other Street Fighter player on the planet that would agree with his take.
franchise that started it all, and Super Turbo.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Paul J. Brazel Jr. for the super chat. It says, preach it, King. Yes, Phil just makes me rant sometimes. I really shouldn't rant too much. I mean, I'm behind Phil by about 20 minutes or whatever, but I can't afford to go too far behind. You know, I've got work tomorrow, so I can't go too long. But yeah, sometimes Phil just makes me want to I guess.
Because it was the best fighting game of all time. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Why? Because Street Fighter 2 is the franchise that started it all, and Super Turbo is the best in the original franchise. It's the game that I play competitively and am the best at when it comes to competitive games. That's the one that I'm a tournament winner in. So that's why. See? So I don't have an overall absolute answer. I have answers that are specific to each type.
Burger.
So I think that makes sense. So there you go. So now I got people who are saying on Kick that Kick is busted, that they're trying to gift subs and nothing's happening. I don't know what to tell you guys in that regard. From my perspective, everything is fine. Everything shows is normal on my end. I think
oh, is Kick busted? Oh, people are trying to shower him money on Kick, but Kick won't let them. Oh no.
Any notification from anyone that anything's wrong. So I don't know what to say. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on in that regard. Everything shows on my end is good. So yeah, I don't know why Kick would be giving you guys issues today with contributions. Hopefully it's not a real issue and it's something that can be solved easily, because obviously that's supporting me and I want that to be able to be counted, right? So Rare Tricks isn't added me to the weekly leader. Look. You're right, it did. Kick is screwed up. So you guys can confirm with me that it's screwed up, right? So apparently, I Stand With Phil did gift 2 subs, and Rare Tricks did just gift 1 sub, because they're on the weekly leaderboard, but it didn't show anything in chat at all. Yeah.
Now you've seen evidence of the subs being gifted, Phil, because you filter it to weekly. Are you going to add them to the bar? The tip bar, or whatever, you know? The contributions, or whatever?
Whoa. Okay, now I Stand With Phil just gifted, and it did show up this time. Look at that.
Imagine fleecing your fucking debts to fucking keep giving you things over and over again. Until he sees confirmation of it. He's not going to fucking believe you until he sees it with his own eyes.
So that time it did show up. Okay, we can count that one at least. Dude, there's some weird stuff going down.
He's not going to count the rest. Hold on. He's just seen evidence on Kick that it gave him members, subs. It's on the weekly board. He's seen evidence of it. But he's not going to count them because he didn't see it. Oh my god. What a greedy bastard.
Today, what is happening? Is this a wacky Monday or something? Are we haunted? Why would stuff be showing up and not showing up? We're having a weird day, everyone. It's going to be one of those days, everybody. All right, so please bear with me. We don't know what the hell's going on here. Something was going horribly wrong.
Who fucking cares?
I can confirm 1 gifted membership, or excuse me, 1 gifted sub on Kick. That's the one we saw, right? Now I'm just curious, does that even show up? Maybe none of these show up right away. Let me check this. So the I Stand With Phil membership, gifting sub just showed up, and now Rare Tricks gifted a sub, and it just went through.
He is forcing these guys to gift more than they were planning to. Just to get on the board and get notified and get attention from Phil. So they've given Phil more than that, but he's not going to count it because he didn't see it.
Okay, so thank you, Rare Tricks. We had 1 gifted sub for my Stand With Phil and 1 gifted sub for Rare Tricks, and they are showing now in the chat, but the other ones you guys are talking about are not. What's happening? It's madness. Madness. Yes, it is showing I Stand With Phil and Rare Tricks each gifted a sub in my queue now. It doesn't show those other ones you guys did, though. It only shows those 2 that you just did. So I don't know what the hell's happening. Hopefully this thing will solidify and work better. The other 2, that's the only 2 showing up in my revenue queue, FYI. So I'm not going to count the other ones. It sounds like they didn't go through.
Burger?
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you guys for that support. Sorry that we're having issues on that side. All right, so if you guys are watching, please consider supporting in some way. Super chats, super
Give me your money. Give me your
tips, subs or gifted subs all count towards today's King's Coffers goal. And by the way, this goal counts for this stream and the react stream I'm doing on DSP.
For God's sake, we got a bingo at least.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning. Reacts, it carries over. It's not going to be, oh, there's 1 for this, then 1 for that, then 1 for the late stream. We do 2 goals a day. I'm not doing 3 goals. That's ridiculous. We're not expecting that, okay? Okay.
Burger.
So what was I going to say? Oh, so please, let's get some support, guys. Let's get the momentum going. If you can, anything is appreciated. Some tips would be great. What's up, Game Boy? How are you today? Some tips would be great. And some likes. We're 36 likes with almost 300 viewers. Let's get that up to 50 likes, please, on YouTube. Like the stream if you're enjoying yourself and you want to help with engagement. Thank you for that. Okay, so, topic number 1 for today that I want to talk about, okay? I have played Dragon Ball Sparking Zero online yesterday. It was my daily daytime gameplay stream. I played it for nearly 3 hours, all right? I got to be honest with everyone. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The game is not very good online at all, okay? First of all, before we even get to gameplay, because a lot of people say, well, I like the gameplay, all right? The online play itself has big flaws, all right? Number 1, the connections are not great. 1 match dropped entirely in the middle of the match, just dead. Some matches, when you're doing the team battles, you'll kill the opponent. And then all of a sudden what happens is the screen goes gray. And I think what that means is the game is attempting to load your opponent's next character, but it's just failing to have the netcode sync. So you just stand there and the enemy is nowhere to be found. And you're like, where are they? What's going on? Then all of a sudden, the opponent will appear out of thin air in front of you and get a free combo. And there's no way to know what's going on. Like, what just happened? Why did the character just magically appear out of thin air and just now gets a free hit on me? Like, that's not fair. It's supposed to be a competitive match. It doesn't make sense. There was 1 match where I was literally doing stuff with the controller and it just wasn't reacting at all. It wasn't like, oh, it's slow or sluggish. It literally wasn't reacting when I put input on the controller. And I'm like, that's not competitive then, right? And then lastly, and this was kind of the kicker for me. So all I'm doing is ranked match, right? I'm ranked matches. So these are supposed to be the competitive matches in the game, right? It's a tag match, meaning you pick a team of like anywhere from like 2 to 5 characters. You're supposed to be able to tag between them on the fly. My tag functionality doesn't work. All you're supposed to do is hold left on the D-pad and it shows your menu of your characters and you press a button to swap. It doesn't do anything. I'm holding left, it does nothing. And I'm trying to show everyone on stream, guys, I can't tag. I don't understand what's going on. And at that point, someone came in and was like, yeah, This is being reported across the board. This game is wonky online. It's just not that good. It has a lot of bugs and issues right now. You know, the tag one is one. There's another one where, for some reason, you actually wouldn't be able whatsoever to use a special move. It just never works.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Okay. Now, Darth Fig says you have to let it charge. No, Darth Fig, it's not let it charge. It was fully charged. Pressing left on the D-pad had no effect. It wouldn't open the menu to show the tag partners for the entirety of the match. You understand what I'm saying? Please don't defend the game. It's documented. It's a game bug.
Please don't defend the game when I'm busy fucking shutting it and burying it.
Okay, this is what I mean. Whenever you play a game that has a fan base, right? Oh, I love Dragon Ball. But the game has a game bug. How dare you? No, it's you. You weren't charged. You weren't this. No, I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb.
You are very fucking stupid. And you are very fucking dumb. You dumb dummy, you.
I understand how games work. I understand how the game works. The fucking thing doesn't work. It's a game bug. Stop trying to, like, make excuses for the game and shit. It's fucked up, all right? So that's just the things that I observed just playing it. This has nothing to do with the gameplay mechanics. This is the game outright having issues online. There's lag, there's inputs that completely don't read, and your character will get frozen. Sometimes the characters won't load in properly when they're tagging in and out, or not tagging in and out, but being killed off someone and new characters coming in. One match dropped on me, and one match I couldn't tag at all, okay? So, that's just my initial impressions. Now, gameplay, I'm not going to say the gameplay's not fun. It is. But for me, this game, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, it's the equivalent of back in the day. I had a PS2. And I would invite all my friends over who were wrestling fans.
Yeah, right. Phil with friends.
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
And we would get the multi-tap. And we would plug in 8 controllers into the multi-tap. And we would stand there doing the Royal Rumble matches or 4-man elimination matches. And we would have created characters.
So, I'm just saying, hold on. Phil was trying to fucking talk about a story back in the day where he invited friends over to play games at his fucking place. Where is he? There he is. Okay. Continue your story, Phil.
We would just fuck around, playing these awesome matches, talking shit to each other, having a good time. It was fun as hell. That's kind of what this game reminds me of. Anything goes, nothing's balanced, that's okay, it's not meant to be. It's supposed to be the ultimate fan service for Dragon Ball, just like when I used to play Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown on my PS2. It was supposed to be the ultimate fan service WWE game. You can make your own characters, you can use the characters in the game. None of them are balanced. Obviously, no one's going to beat the top level characters, right? They're always going to be the best. But that's how it was. That's how it was meant to be. And I feel like that's what this game is, okay? So, that's okay if that's how you want to approach it. But the game definitely isn't balanced. And there's some characters that people were using that were able to just so briefly charge and then spam a special move and then charge and then spam a special move. And it's like, what the hell? That's not fair compared to the rest of the cast. They can't do that, you know? And essentially what it comes down to online is attack someone with a combo until they break out of the combo. Then you reverse their reversal with your reversal, but then they reverse your reversal with their reversal. But then you're able to do the reversal until basically someone doesn't have a meter. And then when all the meters have run out, then you're on to real gameplay, which is either charging to try to get to the sparking and do your big combos and supers, or trying to just hit each other a little bit here or there with heavy attacks and throws and mix it up a little bit. But it's not anything too crazy complex at all. It really does feel like a party game or an arena fighting masher game. It's not anything that's like, wow, this is so intricate and there's 10 different combo engines that we need to learn and this and that. It's nothing like Street Fighter. It's nothing like Tekken. It's nothing like a competitive fighting game. Okay. Now again, I'm not saying it's not fun. Okay. Not saying it's not fun. I'm just saying it's not competitive. Some people staunchly disagree with me. You can disagree with me if you want. I'm coming from a background of having played competitive fighting games since the day Street Fighter 2 was released in American arcades.
Who fucking cares, Phil? Because you didn't fucking do much during that. No. I'd rather have the word of a modern day competitive fighting game player. You're a fucking dinosaur when it comes to these fucking things. So no, your takes are quite fucking irrelevant these days. It is 2024.
A former fighting game champion, I'm telling you, from my perspective, the game is not competitive. It's still fun, but it's not competitive. Okay?
Well, you were a champion, what, 20 years ago? Or something on a broken version of a fucking game? Phil, no. Your take these days does not apply.
I think what's happened is there's this weird misconception about the game, because guess what? Some pro FGC people have started to play it and like it. And they're saying, well, don't you know that this person from the FGC is playing it and saying that it's competitive? Okay, I want you to understand something. People in the FGC say that every fucking fighting game on the planet is competitive because they want...
Oh, for fuck's sake, keep the FGC's name out your fucking mouth, Phil.
...to get views and money. I don't know how you haven't figured this out yet. They were...
Oh, Phil, you literally just wage quit the game. You wage quit live because you weren't getting the fucking money for it, for God's sake. You're gonna give the game one more chance. You might go back to single player. No more online play because everyone was fucking kicking your arse in online play and people making fun of you because whatever. You might go back as a single player though, as long as it gets fucking support. Fucking talk about rage quitting fucking WWE champions as well. But you're gonna fucking criticize the FGC because they do fucking things for money? You fucking disgusting little hypocrite. Fuck you. Fuck off. You just shut the fuck up that bullshit fucking narrative right fucking there. The FGC, the current day FGC, will certainly know more about the current professional fighting game scene than you fucking do. You fucking relic.
That game, what was it, Rumble City? Where it was a bunch of wrestlers bouncing around an open world city. It was free to play. It was terrible. No one liked it. But the FGC were saying it was good. The game went out of business in like 6 months. You know, they say everything is good. Every fucking game is good to them. Because when a game is hot and popular, and especially a game like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, this game has a giant fan base because people love Dragon Ball, right? And rightly so. Dragon Ball's fun.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much to Paul J. Basil Jr. for his super chat. Says that Brian shout out. Oh, you mean top tier rated? Is that his name on Twitter? Hold on, I got signed. What's this bugger's name on Twitter again? Top tier rated? Is it? It is top tier rated. I got it right. Hooray! Hooray for me getting it right. So yeah, top tier rated. He seemed to enjoy Dragon Ball. There you go. He's been doing some collaboration stuff with Lord Yaz as well. There we go. He is a top tier rated as a competitive Street Fighter player. He's a voice actor. He's an entertainer. He's a fitness enthusiast. Yeah. Phil Bonnell is none of these things. Phil Bonnell is not competitive at Street Fighter anymore. He's not a voice actor. He's certainly no fucking entertainer, that's for damn sure. And fitness enthusiasm? guy can barely fucking keep his head lifted. His oddly shaped head is hard for him to keep aloft. Jesus, man. Anyway, let's get back to the bingo.
Hot and popular, and especially a game like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. This game has a giant fan base because people love Dragon Ball, right? And rightly so. Dragon Ball's fun. I love Dragon Ball, right? But then, well, a lot of people bought it. What do you think the FGC is going to say? Oh, this game's trash? No! They're going to say this game's great, so they can play it on their streams, they can get views and money, they can look for sponsorship opportunities. What do you think they're doing it for? Like, this is not, like, groundbreaking stuff, but some people treat it like it is. Like, they haven't figured this out yet. They've literally said this about every fucking game with combat in it for the last 5 years, since money became a big thing in the FGC, and you can't figure out why they would say that this game is competitive. You know, again, it's so bizarre. Beastin, okay, he says, so if you say it's not competitive as a former FGC champion, we should listen, but a former FGC says it's competitive, we shouldn't listen? You should listen to the person that has absolutely no vested interest in your reaction, right? If you play this game or not, I don't care. I'm telling you, I like the game. I think the graphics are great. I think that the lore of playing through the single player and having alternate choices, that's really good. I think having an insanely huge cast of characters is good. The party game aspect of it is great. But I'm telling you, it's not competitive. You don't have to believe me. But here's the deal.
But Phil, you've not been involved in a competitive fighting game scene in the 2 decades. So why is your opinion on the competitive fighting game scene relevant in 2024?
Matter if you believe me, but if you believe the FGC player who says it's competitive and you run out and you buy it to play it as a competitive game, guess who benefited? They did. Because now you watch their streams, maybe they're gonna get a sponsorship deal. Do you get it? I have nothing to gain to lie about this game.
What you fucking do? Well, you want to fucking tell your fucking audience to keep fucking watching your content, keep engaging with fucking content, keep supporting the content, so you keep playing the content. If you want to, you keep telling your audience to keep fucking giving you money, to keep the fucking goals being hit, so you can keep the game in rotation. And if it doesn't get fucking hit, then I guess the game's not very interesting to people, and you fucking put it on the shelf. You have plenty to fucking gain, Phil, for playing this game every fucking day, as shown by your current goals being hit.
I would have. I don't benefit anything by lying about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. It just doesn't make sense that you would accuse me of being facetious, or not facetious, but disingenuous about it. Why would I be? Why? It doesn't even make any sense. You would rather believe the person who has everything to gain if you believe that the game is competitively good than the person who has nothing to gain by telling you that it's not competitively good. Then that's your decision to make, Beastin, and anyone else out there. If you, well, Darkside Phil doesn't know what he's talking about. Fine.
Well, that's not what they fucking said. And you fucking know it.
Leave those people. That's okay. It's up to you to believe whose opinions you believe in or not. If there's someone else who's having a good time with the game and thinks it's competitive and you want to believe them, you can. I'm telling you, I played it yesterday. And I did not have fun with the competitive nature of it at all. It doesn't seem competitive at all. This is the kind of game, like I said, I would have friends over, and we would talk shit.
Yeah. Not fucking friends, you fucking hermit piece of shit.
And my fucking Krillin's gonna beat your fucking Piccolo's ass. Oh yeah, well I got a pocket Janemba. And then you fucking throw out these characters, you just have fun, a silly game. And that's good, and there's definitely a place in the market for a game like this. There's a huge place in the market, because we haven't had consistent Dragon Ball content in a long time, and this one has everything in one. So why not enjoy it for what it is? But then please respect my opinion. If you don't...
No! Phil, nobody has to fucking respect your opinions. You have a right to your opinion. You have the right to make your opinion, but you cannot fucking force people to fucking respect it. Especially when you don't fucking respect the opinions of others who fucking try and give you their own opinions.
Well, believe my opinion, that's okay. But respect it at least. Understand where I'm coming from. I have many, many years of competitive experience, and I'm telling you from my experience, this game is not good as competitive games. Alright? So that being said, after having played it yesterday, I'm not playing it again online. I'm just not. Alright? I didn't have fun with it at all. It was too much mashing, too many fucking issues with the online play. Like, that's enough of
Too
it.
much Phil Bonnell getting his arse kicked in his fucking fragile ego, not being able to handle it, so he fucking just doesn't want to go back to him getting his arse kicked over and over and over again by a superior player in the game. It doesn't play exactly like Street Fighter 6, so therefore Phil fucking doesn't want to play the game and thinks it's fucking bad.
Yeah. So if I play it again, which I might later this week, I want to do more of the single player campaign with the various different characters. Like, for example, Vegeta, I would like to see what role he actually had in Dragon Ball Super, which I don't know. I would like to see, I heard that Piccolo had like a resurgence at the end of the plot lines too. That apparently he had like a Super Piccolo plotline or something, right? I don't know. I would love to figure this stuff out. So yeah, like that's what we need to do that. But that's up to you guys. You let me know later in the week if you want that or not. All right, I'd be down for going back to the single player content. There you have it. I didn't like it online. It's up to you. If you want to see it again, let me know. And please don't take offense. Again, if you like the game, go for it. I do like the game. I'm not in love with it. To me, it's not competitive, and I find it very disingenuous that there's apparently people in the FGC saying it is. I can't imagine why you would say that. Really, I can't. Like, comparing it to other fighting games, it's like not even close. Having any kind of a competitive nature in this game engine. Okay. Reason says I don't think it's competitive to be fair, but I think it's the best Dragon Ball game ever made. There you go. I haven't played all the Dragon Ball games, but when it comes to the graphics, the representation of the characters, the insane amount of characters in the game, stages, the presentation, I think it's the best one I've ever played. And I played both Xenoverses, and I played Kakarot, and I swear I played more in the previously too, but it's the best one in my opinion too. I agree with you there. Okay. All right, so moving on. By the way, apparently that other gifted membership from I Stand With Phil did go through because I just saw it. So I'm going to count it. Thank you.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Subs over on Kick today. I don't know what was up with Kick being so ultra delayed with it, but there you go. It did go through apparently. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's my opinion on that. Now, what I'd like to talk about next. Let's talk about this goal for today.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
And let's talk about the reward. All right. So as you know, yesterday I announced that our goal for the week would be thus: if we continue to hit the daily goals, or I should say the stream goals, because we have 2 a day, right? And we keep the streak up. That this Friday, just like last week where I did the Chicken Big Mac, I would actually get some cookies from a local business called Crave that's like right across the street from me. And I would order like a multi-pack of gourmet cookies from there. And I would dress up like the Cookie Monster to be silly because it's Halloween month, you know. It's actually a Halloween costume I had like 3 years ago. But I would toss it on, and I would try out these gourmet cookies and rate them for you guys. And I thought that it would be a fun event. Some people liked it, some people didn't. Okay, admittedly. Yesterday we had a rough time hitting the goals. So maybe it's just that people just don't like this.
Oh, Phil just said it admittedly. Hooray.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Oh, Chill Bill is back giving Phil Burnell some Canadian buckaroos. Happy Monday all. Dropping 15 Canadian to make it a solid $10 USD for a board. Have a great one, Phil. What a fucking cuck.
Idea. But the reaction of my detractors towards this is so fucking unhinged, you won't even believe it. You ready for this?
Oh, for God's sake, what have I fucking done now?
Because I wasn't ready for this. Alright? So FYI, someone made a parody Twitter account. What they're doing is they're basically trying to take all detractor shit and post it in one place so people can look at this and see how deranged my detractors are. Okay? So
Oh, that should be good.
I actually just stumbled upon this account this morning as I was looking for news to talk about. Are you ready for this? So here we go.
I actually just stumbled now. Somebody fucking sent you a fucking link.
Yo. I swear to you, I have not made this up, and I swear to you, this is genuine and legit. Okay? So this is the account, and what they're doing, like I said, they are summarizing detractor posts and things like that in one spot, and they're very, they're basically acting positive about them, when in reality, you can tell what they're trying to do is expose how insane they are. But it's funny because they always act like it's, you know, real news, exciting news. Okay? So take a look at this.
Grime the Greek has been acknowledged by Phil Burnell. DSP's latest goal is for some cookies from Crave across the road from his place. Interesting decision, especially when you know someone who works there. He'll be in for a surprise, so sure he gets his goal this week. That's an interesting. That's a random fucking thing to say. Is this what he sees as a threat? Somebody fucking pretending this shit? This is kind of like the fucking time when fucking we you know, people are going to fucking pretend to be fucking Phil's gardeners when he fucking went to Connecticut to get married.
Massive DSP news alert. They call me DSP wants to eat cookies, and he may or may not get jumped by Grimner the Geek on the way to get those cookies. Who knew that buying cookies could be so dangerous? Here's the
That is not the impression I got from the tweet. The impression I got from the tweet was that the cookies are going to be fucking having something interesting in them that maybe Phil didn't fucking order. And they somehow interpreted this message as, oh, this guy's going to fucking attack Phil Burnell physically. How? Oh my god, you can tell it's a fucking denthead in charge of the fucking tweet. You know, the fucking DSP news. What the fuck? How the hell do you imply that? So, the message, especially when you know someone who works there, smelly face, he'll be in for a surprise or sure if he gets his goals this week, haha. To me, it's just saying, oh, I'm going to ask the person I know that works there, if they do work there, to fucking put a little super secret something in Phil Burnell's cookie box. It's probably not even fucking true, for God's sake. But here's Phil fucking taking it super seriously.
Actual post by Grimner the Geek. So DSP's latest goal is for some cookies from Crave across the road from his place. Interesting decision, especially when you know someone who works there. He will be in for a surprise for sure if he gets his goals this week, ha ha. So how exactly am I supposed to react to this? Right? Like, there's many different ways you can react.
Well, you can just ignore it because it's probably someone taking the fucking piss and it's not serious and you're fucking losing your shit over it.
Something like that. You know, number one, you could just ignore it completely, not even bring it up, and say this guy's just some kind of a dickless wonder here on the internet. He's talking shit because, you know.
Or you could fucking take time out of your apparently meaningful content to make it a special segment on your podcast because you have nothing else to talk about and you're desperate to drum up some drama to try and get some contributions flowing your way. Because Phil Burnell has to be an eternal fucking victim where everyone fucking has to come to his fucking rescue and support him and give him tons of fucking money to make him feel better because apparently the detractors are fucking conspiring to ruin his miserable, pathetic, utter life.
He's an asshole, but he's not going to do anything, right? You could approach it that way, right? Number two, you could take it ultra seriously and be like, oh my god, someone's threatening me on the internet. Yeah, this is awful. They're saying they're going to do something when I go to pick up cookies later in the week, and this is unacceptable behavior, and everyone should get this guy in trouble, and blah, blah, blah. So that's like...
Phil, you started a podcast by saying you're being threatened. You had it in your intro as you claimed somebody is threatening you for doing your cookies.
The two extremes, right? One would be completely ignore it and don't address it at all whatsoever. And then the other is, oh, completely take it seriously, over the top, 100% believe that it's true, right? I tend to land somewhere in the middle, all right? In reality, when I read that post from this Grimnir the Geek, who obviously is an unhinged, mentally stunted individual, right? I don't read it as, oh, this means that someone's going to, like, come jump me at the cookie store. What I read this as is, they're going to try to work with someone who works there to fuck with my order, right?
Yeah, even Phil gets it. The person in charge of his fucking account can't get it, but even Phil understands the fucking context of the fucking message. But Phil's got his fucking dead head so fucking worked up that any sort of fucking message that implies a little bit of fucking shenanigans happening with Phil Burnell, they've got to fucking somehow twist it into something fucking far more sinister, because that's immediately where a fucking bizarre little fucking minds go to. Because Phil Burnell gets us fucking indoctrinated them all to fucking think that way. And believe that every single detractor wants to fucking see the end of Phil Burnell via a big, ominous fucking shit-laden cookie.
To either fuck it up so it's the wrong thing, or, you know, fast food, they'll spit in your burger or whatever. Like, they'll, you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna fuck with it and make it wrong or something. Now, here's the thing. You might say, well, Phil, why would anyone do that? Because obviously if they're working at the cookie store, they probably need that job. Why would they risk their job in order to mess with you? Well, you might ask that question and say, well, you're right. It's bullshit. Except I literally had someone last year who worked for my ISP, Comcast, and who was actually resetting my modem, who was putting nasty messages inside of it and renaming my wireless networks, which I had disabled. They were enabling the wireless networks and turning them on to say stuff that was insulting about me and my family members. So everyone who lived near me would see, oh, look, a public wireless network that's insulting Phil.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
And this is documented that it happened. And I caught it when a tech came to my house and we were looking in the modem and we found the logins from an admin working at Comcast. And this person was so unhinged, they went on Kiwi Farms and posted up evidence that, yes, they do work at Comcast and here's my account information. And then they ended up getting shit canned because of it. All right?
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So I just want you to think about that. Already the extreme has...
Oh my dog, what's up?
There was no conclusive evidence that the Comcast thing was all legit, by the way. There's a lot of... Let's put it this way, there's a whole lot of fucking blanks there that Phil seemed to fucking use for their own personal gain to fucking fit the narrative to suit themselves. But there's a whole lot of unanswered questions, and so a lot of things didn't add up relating to the whole Comcast stuff. The fact that Phil Burnell is too scared to even fucking name the individual who apparently got fucking fired from Comcast, who fucking knows? Thank you very much to Paul J. Brazel Jr. for the super chat. It says, at King is official, Phil has no sausage. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's just, I mean, it's... I mean, he's got no spine, that's what I'm sure. Wouldn't surprise me if he's missing other appendages, but he's fucking been lacking a spine for a long, long time.
And then they ended up getting shit canned because of it, all right? So I just want you to think about that. Already, the extreme has already happened, right? So do you think that I would put it past this thing at all? Do you think I would do that, right? No. I would. Why would I disavow it? I believe that there might be someone who's dumb enough to say, oh, I was convinced by someone on the internet that this person who ordered cookies is a bad person.
This is incredible. So this is the impact that the detractors have had in Phil Burnell's life. I want you guys to fucking soak this in. Phil Burnell is living in perpetual fear and paranoia of detractors trying to fuck with his fucking miserable little life every single fucking day. Where he's now fucking terrified to go to his fucking local cookie place and order some cookies in case there's some sort of bizarre detractor shenanigans afoot that are going to fucking have him have a less than enjoyable experience devouring those cookies. This is Phil Burnell's life that we're apparently meant to be fucking jealous of. Yeah, I'm not fucking feeling jealous of that life whatsoever, Phil.
I'm gonna fuck up their order, right? I actually believe that. You know, I'm sad that I have to believe it because I don't want to believe it. I want to have some kind of like faith in humanity, that people are innately good and have morals, and if you're at a job, just because someone tells you that someone online is bad.
Hey, where's your fucking morals, Phil? Mr. fucking moral compass. I think that compass fucking broke a long time ago. Or cat sat in it or something, or Jesus. Aye, where the hell's your morals, Phil?
That they wouldn't fuck with their order, but I actually don't believe it now. Like, I actually think, yeah, that actually could happen. That they would actually know someone who works there, and that person does everything they can to make the order fucked up, right? And then what would happen? Then I gotta go out of my way to get it fixed or whatever. Now the DSP tries it, it's ruined or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, in reality, this kind of worked out. I feel like this did work out in my favor. And the reason is, I don't think you guys liked the cookie goal anyway. Because like I said,
he's changing the cookie goal. Well done to Grimnar the Geek for getting Phil to abandon the cookie goal with a thinly veiled ambiguous. It's not even a threat. Hold on. Big ups. Grimnar. I'm sure I recognise the name because I think he's tweeted me a few times before. There you go. Big ups, Grimnar the Geek. Again, felt to abandon the cookie goal. There's got to be. Hold on. Put that cookie down, Arnold. Please. There we go. I knew there'd be a fucking relevant fucking gift for it. Put that cookie down now. Tweet fucking sense. There we fucking go. Real life cheat. Big ups, Grimnar the Geek for getting Phil to abandon the cookie goal. I mean, in all reality, the fucking goal died anyway. So yeah, Phil. You kinda remember the goal didn't get hit. So there's nothing for you to buy anyway. There's no reward for your audience because the goals failed. So yeah, it's not even a fucking big deal anymore.
The only reason that it was going to work, or it was happening, was because, well, excuse me, let's try this again. The only reason that I know that is because yesterday we had a hard time hitting the goals, right? We had a really hard time hitting those goals yesterday, and that tells me you guys just weren't so gung ho for it, right?
No. Phil. You can't. No, this is again. The goalposts have been moved again. Last week, Phil Burnell told everyone that people didn't give him money to see him eat a burger. People gave him money because they like Phil Burnell, they like the content he creates, and they like him as a person. The food had nothing to do with it, and all the Krabby Patty stuff had nothing to do with the Krabby Patty stuff. It was nothing to do with him eating a burger. So yeah, Phil tried to fucking insinuate that he got the money not because to see him eat food, but because they like him as a fucking person. But now he's fucking trying to blame the food for not hitting the goals because the fans were not a fan of the cookie goal. Isn't it absolutely incredible how when Phil gets the money it's all because of him and how wonderful he is, but when he doesn't get the money it's not because of him?
So that's alright. Now the thing is, I shouldn't have to worry that if I go to a local business that there's some unhinged mental case working there who's gonna fuck with my order. Do you understand? Like this post, like this guy posting shit like that should be fucking banned immediately. Like, dude, you just made a
Why? What's he gonna get banned for? He ruined my cookies, which I didn't buy, and I'm not going to get anyway, but it's ruined my potential cookie exploits.
public threat towards someone you don't know was
not a public threat. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Shit like that should be fucking banned immediately. Like, dude, you just made a public threat towards someone you don't know who has nothing to do with you. You're saying you want either someone to fuck with their order or even fucking fuck them up like in real life. Get the fuck off of Twitter, right? But the thing is, I'm not going to do anything because I don't bother because it's not my problem. And quite frankly, I'm not going to sit here and fight every single case. You know what I'm saying? This is just stupid.
You're the one making a huge deal about it on your show.
But here's the deal. If we're not doing this, because it sounds like you guys don't want it regardless, right? Then what are we doing? You know, yesterday we looked up Jack in the Box. And they have a disgusting ass taco that I really don't want to eat.
For God's sake. Well, how about this? You claim that people give you money not to eat food, but because they like you. So don't have any goal. Just have the goals continue, but just accept it because people apparently like you. Don't try and bribe your fans and audience with temptations of food, because that would go against your narrative.
And I don't want to eat fast food 3 weeks in a row. That's the problem. Like, I'm getting older, guys. You know, a lot of people say to me, why did you stop doing DSP Tries It? We don't understand. Because I'm older. I'm in my 40s.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you stopped doing DSP Tries It because it stopped making you fucking money. You told people this already. Last month, you told your audience you stopped doing DSP Tries It because ad revenue changed. And you stopped fucking... It wasn't financially viable for you anymore.
When you're in your 40s, you should be avoiding fatty fast foods as much as possible. You shouldn't be saying, oh, by the way, I'm starting up a series where once a week I'm eating bad fast food. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to figure out what it is that you guys would like to actually do in regards to a reward at the end of the week. Something you would like, right? And here's the deal, too. Here's the other thing that you guys have to understand. It's not the end of the world if we don't hit the goal. It's just not. All right? Do you want me to be honest? I strongly feel like today we're not going to hit the goals. Strongly.
And here it is.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
That would suck because obviously we're 27 streams in. And like I said, what I want to do is I want to top my previous. The previous record was 41. I want to hit 42. And if it ended at 42, I'd be okay with it. Because I'd be like, hey, at least we got a new record, right? And we've worked hard now. This has been going on now for over 2 weeks, right? And obviously I want to keep that momentum going. But I feel like today, the fact that we don't apparently have a good enough reward that people really care too much about, the fact that, like I said, yesterday it was like ridiculous Hail Mary contributions that hit the goal. I'm really not feeling like it's going to happen, right? So...
But again, Phil, this completely goes against your fucking narrative you tried to fucking use on your audience recently. You have maintained that you don't get the goals aren't being hit because of people want to see a fucking burger being ate on stream, but because people actually apparently like you and give you money for it. You know? So you are completely contradicting your own fucking narrative here, Phil. We try and fucking spin the story. You cannot keep your tall tale straight. Are you getting money because people like you, or are you getting money because people want to see you eat food? Are you not getting money because people don't like you, or are you not getting money because people don't want to see you eat food? I mean, you can't fucking just have it both ways.
I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I don't, you know, what do we do? I'm doing fun content this week, right? But today's React Day, and traditionally React Day is the day where I get the least attendance and the least support. No exaggeration, it's always React Day is the day that it's tough for me to get consistent support for whatever reason. So I feel like if the streak is going to end, it's ending today. Now maybe you guys will make me eat my words. A lot of the times when I say that, then all of a sudden, boom.
You hear that shit? Maybe you guys will eat my words. Hint, hint, motherfuckers.
Ending today. Now maybe you guys will make me eat my words. A lot of the times when I say that, then all of a sudden, boom. There you go. Then we get support again. But, and obviously, no, I'm not being defeatist. I'm not being negative or pessimistic here. I do know that we can have the goals hit today. But I will admit, when I'm streaming, sometimes it comes naturally. Some people are being very positive and they support, and that's amazing. It's become harder now. Like this, at first when I was streaming on Kick, super support. Now I'm streaming on Kick, and I'm barely getting 50 viewers, and I'm getting a few gifted subs a stream, and that's it. I'm not saying I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's very different. How when I started, and it's like it's one thing if it just comes naturally. It's another if I have to ask and ask and ask and ask and ask.
Phil, spoiler alert. You always ask and ask and ask and ask and fucking ask and oh my, where is he? Where is he? Hold on. Where's Fronny? Where's Fronny the tractor? May have spelt Fronny wrong. Does it got an E in it? It doesn't have an E in it. God damn it. My bad. Look at all the begs, eh? Let's look at all the begs. It started with 42 times a day, 41 times 50, 41, 60 plus, 40 plus, 47, 28 begs later. But the thing is, they've been increasing more and more and more as time has gone on, as you can see. 33, and then 56, and then 31, 98 begs in one stream. 71, 59, 50 plus, 92, 114, 142, 108, 86, 112, 116, 148. Look at all the begs. Oh, so many goddamn begs, it's hard to keep track of them all. Oh my god, it never ends. And Phil's like, oh, I didn't have to beg as much before. You still fucking beg profusely. And try to fucking get some sort of fucking contribution war going on between the fucking Kick side and YouTube side.
How when I started, it's like, it's one thing if it just comes naturally. It's another if I have to ask and ask and ask and ask and ask. You know, I'm not Kino Casino. I honestly don't think I'm built to be like Kino Casino, where they can sit there and they can be, you know, doing that grift as long as they do.
Is Phil trying to imply that Kino's Casino content is nothing but them begging for money the whole entire stream? That seems to be what he's trying to imply here. Which is a very rude thing to imply towards his apparent friends.
It gets exhausting, and it gets intrusive to the content that I'm putting out, right? And I agree. So some people are like, you're doing it too much. No, I agree. But isn't it funny? When I ask, I receive. And that's what they say. Ask and you shall receive. If you don't bring it up, you're not going to get it. So, I don't know. What's the happy medium, right? I don't know. Maybe I have a pinned message, says Lorraine Ty. Well, yeah, we know about that, but I mean, that's what I mean. Like, for me, I feel like there's a combination of stuff. It's a combination of, is the content good enough that people want to support it that day? right? That's number one. Is there a goal in place that people want to see hit? Is there a reason that people want to support me, right? For right now, particularly. Like when I started streaming on Kick, that was a reason. Oh, wow, Phil's branching out. He's streaming on Kick, and that's something he wouldn't do. It's outside of his comfort zone. So people want to support, right? But it's just like, I don't feel like constant asking is the right way to go. But at the same time, if I don't constantly ask, I'm not hitting the goals. There you go. Like, where is the balance, right?
Give me your money.
Now,
give me
Stuart
your
says,
money.
could it have been just that it was a Sunday? Maybe. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Keep in mind, this is my new schedule, where Saturday's my day off and my return day is going to be Sunday. So we got to get people into the groove of knowing that Sunday's my day back. It's not, React days are now going to be Monday. Okay? So anyway, I don't know. I would love your feedback, guys, on what I should do, how I should improve, what I should change. Again, I don't want to sit here and be the grifter all day long, right? And I'm not sure what to do about it. I had momentum in August because I branched out and been on Kino Casino, and I was doing co-op with them. Well, now it's 2 months later, and it seems like that momentum's gone. Even if I'm on their show, I didn't really, get any big boost or anything out of it, and that's okay. I'm not complaining. I have a good time when I'm on their show, and I want to go on their show from time to time for variety. It's
Give me
good
your money.
exposure.
Give me your
It's a
money.
good experience, right? They're fun guys, right? So I just don't know what else I could do besides completely change myself to become a full-time Kick drama streamer, which I don't want to do. Yeah, I don't want to become a full-time Kick drama
I
streamer.
love how Phil only has 2 options, and that is it. Either continue doing what he's doing, or become a full-time Kick drama streamer. There's like literally no other options on the table whatsoever for him. It's one or the other.
We talked about this yesterday, that it seems like the only way that I would qualify for the highest level of monetary, what's the word? Program. There's a program there. I'd have to have all my streaming on Kick. I would have to
Give
put
me
all
your
my
money,
eggs in
give
one
me your
basket to
money.
get enough viewership and enough people over there and enough support to make it work. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Sarah's saying I put too much pressure on myself. Except some days you will make far more than your goal and other days you won't, but it will all balance itself out well. There you go.
All the shit that happened to me and all the stress and
E-Mania says, I'd definitely be concerned in regards to trolls contacting businesses they know you're going to. They do it in IRL streams all the time. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like, not my streams, but people who do IRL streaming. Yeah, I know. Like, the thing is, how could I have announced what the goal was for the week and the reward unless I told you about it, right? So I had to tell you about it, but by telling you about it, now people know about it, and of course they're going to try to fuck with it. Like,
I mean, you didn't have to tell anyone about the fucking business you were planning to fucking use.
watching me and they've been following me and
It wasn't anyone's. You decided to divulge your information, Phil. You kind of brought it on yourself. It was quite irresponsible of you.
at least when I'm saying, oh, well, we're going to order some food or whatever, we're going to try out this burger or whatever, it's not a big deal. You're just getting the food delivered. But from an on-demand place like this cookie place, like, there's definitely more of an element of risk, I guess, right?
The food this cookie place delivers, by the way. This place delivers anyway. Which I assumed that Phil knew, because I assumed that's what Phil was going to have done anyway. I thought that Phil was going to get his fucking shit DoorDash to him.
Right? It was a legendary old school back in the day 1980s Hulk Hogan car.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
No, see, Danger Boo, you don't understand, because he goes, I think online gaming with other creators like Andy Worski and Tech and Street Fighter, or have someone else with your buddies have a bit of a following play you. Imagine online creators would queue to fight you in Street Fighter 2. No one is queuing to fight me in Street Fighter 2 whatsoever. Like, zero people. Why? Well, number one, I would body most people in Street Fighter 2. You have to understand that. Like, there's really no one who can hang with me besides the actual top competitive players, and they have no interest in playing me. Why would they? I'm not a competitive player anymore. Casual creators and stuff, I'm going to body them in any version of Street Fighter. I'm just pretty good at Street Fighter, you understand? So,
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
yeah, like,
Imagine playing games for fun. What a bizarre notion.
hold on, I got stupid. Let's see what it is. Junk. It's a junk email. Okay. I don't think that's the case. You guys far overestimate that kind of shit. Like, no one wants to play me in Street Fighter. Anyone who's like a casual is going to get bodied, and all the pro players say, I don't need to play Phil, he's not a pro, what's the benefit? So no one cares, you see? Remember, I had an open challenge last year when Street Fighter 6 came out. I said, I'll play anyone. I don't care if you're another creator, I don't care whatever. No one stood up. Everyone just fucking, pussied out or whatever. They want
Oh, Phil, you announced it on your podcast, which barely anyone fucking watches. Like, what's in it for them? Like, so they have to go out their fucking way to go to your channel and see your challenge and then fucking contact you. No, Phil, you made it super awkward. It's like, hey guys, I'm going to challenge someone here to Rocket League. I'll challenge any one of you motherfuckers to a game of Rocket League, Bring it on. And then because I don't hear anything back, I'm going to assume I'm the best Rocket League player on the fucking planet. Because people are terrified to fucking play me at Rocket League. That's not how it works. That's not how it fucking works, Phil.
nothing to do with it, I got a couple tips here. By the way, I want to talk about reacting next. That's my next topic. But I want to get this out of the way. We got to figure out what we want to do this week. Like, if I hit the goals, which obviously I want to hit the goals. Let's keep the momentum going. I want to get it to 42. Like, that's my goal, is to hit 42.
Give me your money. Give me your
42,
money.
I'd be happy. Like, we beat 41. At least that's that elephant is off my back. That we actually got. We beat our previous goals. You always want to do a little better than you did before, right? And that's what I'm hoping to do. But so if you like the content, please by all means support it today. Super chats, super stickers, tips, subs, gifted subs, all counted. Like, literally, that's tons of different ways you can support. And I hope that we can hit the goal today and keep it up. I don't want to be a defeatist. I don't want to be a pessimist here. You know,
Give me your
and I know we
money.
can do
Give me
it.
your money.
Who fucking cares?
So there you go. All right. So I received a couple of tips. Let's shout these out.
Was that a sneaky snort?
Let's shout these out.
Nah.
So someone took the $1.25 said, please forget about casino and interviews. You need to stream more game variety streams more consistently. I know you're saying that, but literally that's what I do almost all the time. You know, like, it's not like I'm not doing gameplay. I am. You know, I agree with you that August, September, things got kind of crazy with the different stuff I was doing. And if you haven't noticed, in the last month, I basically calmed it all down. Like, I had opportunities.
Yeah, that all calmed down. And so did your financial contributions. It's almost like Kino Casino were kind of carrying your channel for a while and getting it so much more attention and support. It's almost like, is that not basically telling you, Phil, what your audience kind of might want from you? They might actually want some of the more drama style stuff. They might actually want to see some more of Kino Casino appearing. They might want to see some more of drama. I know you're trying to fucking pretend I don't want to fucking do that, but Phil, the fact that you fucking come back to drama topics every single fucking podcast, you touch on some sort of drama thing. This detractor said this, RTU said that, LTG said this, even Ralph said that, or whatever. You fucking every single day, essentially. You cannot go more than 2 days anyway without addressing some sort of fucking drama related stuff to try and get some fucking hype going for your crappy podcasts. To try and instill some sort of fucking contributions your way because you talked something about drama. So you can clip something from your crappy podcast and try and get views and attention on it. Well, basically without Kino Casino, nobody really fucking cares.
To do multiple interviews, and I basically shut them all down. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm too interested in it at this point. Like, I just want to...
Well, who fucking constantly harassed so many fucking people regularly to try and interview them on his fucking crappy podcast, is now trying to claim that he lost interest in interviewing people.
I haven't noticed, in the last month, I basically calmed it all down. Like, I had opportunities to do multiple interviews, and I basically shut them all down. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm too interested in it at this point.
That is not what happened. Most people fucking ignored you. Most people weren't fucking interested in you. Most people just fucking, you know, just keeping you dangling intentionally. Well, it wasn't your decision to fucking make.
Point. Like, I just want to do games. This is the craziest, busiest gaming time of the year. So I don't want to sit here doing interviews, doing drama content constantly. And like I said yesterday, people are trying to pull me in the drama all the time. All right. And it's not, by the way, this is not Kino Casino. This is like different directions. People are trying to pull me in the drama.
No, Kino are definitely trying to fucking put into drama. For sure. I mean, don't be such a bitch about it and try and say they're not fucking doing that. They're absolutely trying to.
Are trying to pull me in the drama all the time. All right. And it's not, by the way, this is not Kino Casino. This is like different directions. People are trying to pull me in the drama situations and drama content. And I'm just like, dude, that's not my forte. That's not who I am. I'm not really interested. My viewers too, like, I know you guys, you're not into drama all the time. Every once in a while, it's fun to cover some drama on the show. You know, we make fun of a detractor. We laugh at review tech, but you don't want to see that all day, every day, right? To me, it gets exhausting. It gets tiring. It gets boring. I don't like that all the time.
I'm counting tiring as tired.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
It's the same fucking word, you know, it's close enough. That one counts. We are 4 away from a full house. We are 1 big away from another free space, and we're 2 snorts away from another free space on top of that. Remember as well, guys, 100 likes is a free space as well.
Once in a while for variety, sure. You know, I want to make an appearance on Kino Casino, and I get caught up on Ethan Ralph or something like that. That's fun every once in a while, you know? Or, again, every once in a while, a segment on a podcast. But I don't want it to be encompassing everything I'm doing. I don't want it to be that's the only thing that people now care about. You know what I mean? Like, it's very different than not being... I want to maintain the balance that I have, right? I want to be a balanced creator moving forward, okay? I hope that makes sense.
Your hairline's not fucking balanced, so why should your content be?
So don't worry about that. I don't want to do drama nonstop. And I realize that we are in a situation where I'm now trying to cover all the new games, and it's going to be tougher. And we're going to need streams to do that too, right? It's got to be, you know, gameplay streams to cover all the new releases. It can't just be, oh, I got to drop a stream today for an interview, and I got to drop a stream today for an appearance over here, and I got to drop a stream today for this. You know, it's got to be something that's going to benefit me. And I just don't know how much the drama has been. It was like a short-term benefit, but I got what it is. I kind of got that big pressure off my back WWE Champions doesn't matter anymore. It's gone, right? The big detractor shit that they always had me for is gone. So now...
But Phil, it'll never go away. You constantly lied. We were right for several fucking years with you fucking having that account and owning that fucking account. You then fucking tried to claim... The thing is, you lied about coming clean because you fucking gave up with some bullshit answer. Oh, I sold that account. No, you fucking didn't. There is no evidence whatsoever of that account being sold. If it had been sold, then Scopely would have fucking suspended that account because you're not fucking meant to do it in the first place. The account is still very much active, it is still very much in use, and it's still very much wailing away on a regular fucking basis as tracked by TJ Gamebox. Then Phil had the fucking audacity to try and claim that the fucking numbers that people like TJ are reporting that being spent on that account were inaccurate, wildly inaccurate, with no basis whatsoever as to fucking his logic as to why they're inaccurate. You've got TJ Gamebox breaking it down exactly how he came to these conclusions. The level of the account sat in the fucking minimum amount of money that goes into fucking, spending this game to reach particular fucking levels. Phil Burnell has spent upwards of at least $50,000 at a bare minimum, probably way more. I mean, it's likely six figures right now, but I'm being quite fucking generous here and saying it's at least $50,000 on his down from the rafters WWE Champions account. On his other account, the public account he's got that he plays on streams, he spent over $1,000 on. It's ridiculous, And he's trying to fucking argue, oh, we lied about the fucking money. But Phil, based on what? Where is your evidence that we lied about how much money we're spending on this fucking game? We were right about everything else after all. Why would you lie about the fucking money side of things? And when it comes to fucking money as well, spoiler alert, Phil Burnell also claims this is fake. Phil Burnell claims that this is fabricated information, even though there is a clear and obvious trail pointing us towards being Phil Burnell's financial transactions from March 2020 to September 2021. This, ladies and gentlemen, are the bank leaks in full form. You can use this, so this is on Piece of Pieces Tips Tracker. The bank leaks are a separate section on there, and they show every single debit and credit Phil had on this particular account of his that someone illegally gained access to back in September 2021. Phil claims that, well, somebody did access the account and did try and steal money from him apparently. He claims that the information gained from it was false somehow, even though it was some robot lady reading out every single debit and credit from his account. He wants to try and fucking pretend that the detractors made us up, especially just to fucking make him look bad. His evidence has always been, trust me guys, our evidence is, well, this is real because here is what happened then. This person did this very fucked up thing. This person phoned a fucking number for Bank of America using these details. Here's a fucking recording of a fucking phone call from Bank of America detailing all these debits. Here's all the fucking credits. Then, Jesus Christ, man, we've gone over this so many times. Phil Burnell is still scared to accept ownership of this being his account because he knows it paints him in a disastrous fucking light. All these iTunes microtransactions. It's just so fucking many of them. In fact, here it is. Remember guys, the big massive historical figure, the numbers that Phil Burnell spent between March 2020 and mid-September 2021. Phil spent 33 grand on his mortgage. He spent 44 grand, almost 45 grand, on microtransactions. Phil Burnell spent more money on a fucking mobile game addiction than he did on his own goddamn mortgage. He spent more money on that than his federal taxes. It's unbelievable. It's just insanity. And yeah, but he's claiming this is fabricated because reasons. It's like, nah, this is all gained. All this information was gained from YouTube transcripts of a recorded phone call that people made to Bank of America with Phil's financials, which people should not have had that information. What happened to Phil Burnell was very illegal. What happened to Phil Burnell was fucked up when people accessed his fucking bank account like that. But it is what it is. The information got out there, and information is power. And all Phil could do is fucking say, "Oh, this is not real. This is fake." even though so many fucking things point to him being genuine and true. Like, it lines up historically. When Phil went to a Burger King one day, lo and behold, on the tracker, Phil Bonner went to a Burger King that fucking day. You know, things like that. Jesus Christ, man. Well, WWE Champions is just one of many things we still have against you. For me personally, the bank leaks are a big fucking thing. Plus as well, I'm still of the impression that you defrauded your entire nation by trying to pass off business, personal expenses as business expenses. You wailing away in mobile gaming is a personal expense that was nothing to do with your fucking business. But when you fucking claimed your fucking taxes, to me, you're trying to pass it off as business expenses because there are microtransactions, and you're trying to fucking trick your fucking the IRS into believing, oh, that's to do with my gameplay content because I'm a gaming content creator. So yeah, I'm of the opinion you defrauded your nation. You know, and you committed bankruptcy fraud. I think there's evidence for that, personally. But will anything ever come of that? Who knows?
It's like, I'm free to do whatever I want, but how do you maintain? Maybe you don't. Maybe I can't. I want to. I certainly don't want to. See, I got a big spike in attention and support, and now it's completely gone. But what do I do? That's the solution or the answer I don't have. And it seems like no one seems to have the answer, right? I don't know. Oh, let's see here. I received a $2.25 tip. Oh, I know, Mr. Buffy Nipples. I'm not even going to talk about that here because it's so dumb. It's absolutely hilarious, and nobody cares, and everyone just laughs. So, thanks to the $2.25 tip, Mr. Puffy Nipples. You're just talking about some nonsense on Twitter that's literally not even worth addressing.
I wonder what that tip was about.
Yeah. All right, guys, so we're currently at $20 of support. All right?
Give me your money. Give me your money.
We have 49 likes on YouTube with over 300 viewers. Guys, let's get that up to 100 likes. The likes are actually quite important. The engagement is key. People still coming to my channel, being able to find my channel on YouTube. People actually saying I'm showing up in related. It's very important. Please like the stream if you're having a good time today. And let's get some support on that side. We have no super chats at all. Let's get a couple super chats in. There's some memberships.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Please, if you're watching and enjoying, please consider supporting the stream. On the kick side of stuff, we got, 3 gifted subs so far this morning. So thank you guys for that. Please consider supporting if you can. Again, the goal, 150,
give me your money,
not
give me
just
your
by the
money.
end of the podcast, but by the end of the first react stream. So we have a ways to go to hit it. But obviously, I would like to maintain the momentum. Okay, so Chill Bill did a $15 Canadian super chat. He says, happy Monday, I'm dropping 15 Canadian. Make it a solid 10 for the leaderboard. Now, I'm curious. I want to actually find out how much this is. Because I've been just guessing.
He's actually fucking going to convert it. Oh, we're 35 minutes behind live DSP. God help us all. You know what? I'm going up to 1.75. We're going to speed this up to 1.75. At time, bingo, go.
Let's figure this out. What's the Canadian to USD? 15 Canadian dollars is $10.84, so he's actually right. It's 10. He's 100% correct. So that's how we're going to count it. Okay. So thank you, Chill Bill. That was the second super chat of the day. I will count it as 10. What's weird about that? Oh, it's glitched. Let me try refreshing. No, it's glitched. Wow, YouTube is having glitches today where it's showing your super chats, but it's not accumulating them and adding them to the chat revenue total anymore. It just doesn't work. How much do you want to bet? Someone at YouTube and all of their wisdom coding the site screwed it up. How much do you want to bet? Because this happens all the time. Something changes. I was like, wait a minute. Why does it say we have no super chats? I know for a fact that Game Kicker had done one earlier. So why would this not be working, right? And the answer is, no, it is working. It's just that the stream is no longer tallying that up for me in a nice total. So I have no idea what I made on the stream because it just says 0. It doesn't work.
Cares?
It's broken.
I mean, you add them up as they come in anyway, so what's the big fucking deal, Phil? Also, you've got 2 super chats to count up.
Well, you can't make this stuff up. All right, guys, I have one last topic to talk about today. Thank you, Chill Bill, very much for that. So here's the deal, all right? In regards to React content, we're at an hour in now. Okay, good. That's a good timestamp for me to know because I want to do a clip this. So here's the deal, everyone. Last year, early 2023, I had an idea that I wanted to rebrand my old, outdated vlogging channel that I wasn't using anymore. And I wanted to rebrand it to DSP React. And the whole idea for the channel was 3 different things that I wanted to take place on the channel. The first is that I wanted to do a weekly clips react show called DSP.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Paul J. Brazel Jr. for the super chat. It says, put that on tax court, Phil is done. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, what a fucking surprise if you just fucking woke up. Shock horror. But yeah, I mean, there have been whispers for a while about the IRS coming to get Phil, but unless personally, I think Phil's going to get away with it. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like he's clearly done something sneaky there to get away with this. And even though there's a whole mountain of evidence pointing at Phil not using microtransactions as part of his gameplay content, the powers that be just don't seem fucking that interested in a small fish like Phil Burnell, because at the end of the fucking day, is it worth the manpower for them to investigate Phil Burnell and look into the thousands that he denied paying on taxes? You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't think they would think of Phil Burnell as a high priority case compared to, like, you know, big massive corporations that are fucking not paying their fucking dues. Like, you know, Google are fucking always getting into trouble for not fucking paying what I meant to be fucking paying, for example. Things like that, you know what I mean? So in the grand scheme of things, I don't think the IRS care with Phil Burnell being like quite a small potato compared to the bigger fish they could go for.
The whole idea for the channel was 3 different things that I wanted to take place on the channel. The first is that I wanted to do a weekly clips react show called DSP versus the Internet, where you guys would be able to submit clips, and I would watch a variety. It was a variety show, okay? That's what we still do to this day. Almost 2 years in, we're at like episode 87 or 88 or something like that today. The second idea was I was going to do long-form react projects, where I was going to pick documentaries or special events, and I was going to react to them long-form, and those would take hours and hours to do, and it could even be like a whole day, but it would be something different that I had never really been doing before. I had only done it for my own documentary from the guy who had done Down the Rabbit Hole, what was his name, Frederick Knudsen, and I had done a June the King documentary or two on like, whatchamacallit, boy, I'm having a brain fart. Oh, Wings of Redemption, right? June had done a documentary on Wings of Redemption, correct? So, FYI, in that regard, it was working. And I said, let's have a place centralized where I can have a clip show, but also long-form react, right? That did work. In fact, I did several long-form reacts last year, all the way through, like mid-year. And then about mid-year last year, you guys told me that me doing the long-form reacts was taking too much time away from gameplay. And you wanted less reacting and more gameplay. So I scaled it back. I said, okay, we'll just do the weekly clips react show then, all right? The third idea was called DSP Asks It. It was supposed to be an interview show, where I was going to be interviewing people from all walks of life, from all over the internet, in a variety interview style. And that one got canceled because of the whole side-scrollers deal, to some extent, right? But now we've got that rejuvenated, right? I interviewed several people on this show, and it was pretty good variety content, right? And I feel like moving forward, there may be more interviews. Like I said, I definitely want to interview Wings of Redemption when he's available, okay? So, there you have it, all right? But what's happened now is the one thing that I'm consistently doing on DSP Reacts is the weekly clips react show, okay? The long-form react, I did one for the Rich documentary with the guys from Kino Casino. That did insanely well. And then, of course, I reacted to my own documentary by June the King. That did very well. But I feel like what's happened is, now the focus has just been this weekly clip show every week, and it hasn't really allowed me to do other stuff. For example, sometimes someone will submit a clip for the show that's 30 minutes long, and it's a you know, video essay style video that's really well done, and so I'll watch the first few minutes of it, and I'll really enjoy it. I say, wow, this is good. But then I'm like, well, but I gotta move on because this is a clip show. It's supposed to be me watching a variety of clips, not just one video, so we gotta move on. And then because of that, we never get back to it. And so I feel like there's a lot of opportunities there for me to react to more interesting long-form content that's missed, because right now all that's consistently happening is this clip show and no long-form reacting, right? On the same time that that's been happening, this clip show has definitely waned in popularity. You know, when I started doing it a year ago, well, I say almost 2 years ago now, it had decent views on the streams. The videos were getting good on-demand views, and overall, it was working really well. Okay, it was working really well. But in regards to now, we've got way less people who are attending those streams. I barely can pull in like 250 viewers sometimes for the React stuff, right? Definitely in regards to the clips submitted, we don't have that many clips submitted anymore. At one point, we had 50 to 100 clips submitted a week. Now we barely get 20. This week alone, for today's show, I only had 5 Ultra member submissions. Now, does that mean that Ultra members are canceling? Probably.
So a reminder that Ultra members spend $20 for the Ultra membership. So if I was complaining about only having $100 worth of content for a show,
I can't see it actively when someone cancels. I only see it hit my revenue after the fact. So basically, when their membership's expired, then I'll see it. But it's looking to me like, essentially, it's just not working anymore. You know, this show, as I've told you guys, was always supported by the memberships. It wasn't that I was making a ton of money on the streams. The videos on demand weren't getting any views or money. It was really the memberships. People were buying the memberships to submit the clips, and that's what was working. As of this week, it looks like this is taking such a dip, it's just not going to be working anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, I like the show. I think it's fun and it breaks stuff up. But admittedly, I'm starting to get bored because it does seem like a lot of the clips are very samey, right? I mean, we got the same people as members every week. We're not really getting any new members anymore on the channel. So because of that, it's the same kind of clips, the same stuff submitted, and it gets boring, right? I think at this point, I would much rather find or be suggested some longer form videos, whether it's a 30-minute...
But you fucking skip fucking videos all the goddamn fucking time. And so, you know, so basically you're fucking shitting on your audience for not picking clips good enough for your fucking crappy React content. It's your audience's fucking fault, apparently. You know, you fucking set so many goddamn stipulations for them to fucking adhere to. It can't be this kind of content, it can't be that kind of content, it has to be this amount, it can't be too fucking long either. It can't be kids only content, it can't be adult content, it can't be, for fuck's sake.
Video essay, whether it's a 2-hour documentary, and then we take the time to actually react to the longer stuff. I think that would be better. I think it would be more fun, better variety, more refreshing. Probably we get a better audience for it. Here's the thing. Right now, you have absolutely...
A better audience? Fuck you, normal React audience.
Better. I think it would be more fun, better variety, more refreshing. Probably we get a better audience for it. Here's the thing. Right now, you have absolutely no idea what I'm reacting to today. So if you're in the mood to do it, right? If you're in the mood that, hey, I want to check it out and I want to see it, you'll come by. But you have absolutely no clue what we're going to do today. So because of that, how could you be that interested? Right? And the answer is you may not be. You may not be that interested at all. Thank you very much to Rend. I'm going to shout that out in just a moment. I just want to finish my train of thought before I forget it. But if I do streams that now are scheduled and we say, hey, this Sunday, DSP is reacting to this interesting video essay that came out this week, then people could be like, oh, that's interesting. That's something I want to hear Phil talk about. And then they'll show up for it. Right now, you don't even know what you're showing up for when you watch my react stream, right? And again, that worked for a while, but I don't think it's working anymore. 2 years in, I'm getting bored. It's obvious the audience is bored, and even the memberships are drying up for it. So it's time to re-explore what we're going to do with DSP Reacts, okay? 25 gifted subs over on Kick from Rend. Thank you so much, Rend. Is it 354? 324. Rend 324. 25 gifted subs over on Kick this morning. Boom. So 25 times 5 is 125, right? And if you add 125 to 30...
Well, guess what, guys? Guess what?
Guess what? So by the way, let's get him up on the leaderboard.
Oh, it's incredible how Phil's personality changes with a fucking money high. Guess what? Jesus, the greedy little laugh. Okay, the greedy little laugh of him getting fucking money.
125 to 30. Guess what? So by the way, let's get him up on the leaderboard.
I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist.
Thank you so much to Ren324.
So, Hellcat. Phil might say something relevant for the bingo card. I cannot mute. If you want to mute at your end, you're welcome to. But we need to do it for the bingo. This is the sacrifices we make for bingo.
For 25 gifted subs over on Kick. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely official. No, I was not expecting this whatsoever. We have hit the goal again. 28 straight streams of hitting the goals, melting the trolls. And that means, ladies and gents, it is time once again to make it rain here on the show. The coffers have been filled. The throne room is in a party mode, a festive atmosphere. Everyone is dancing in the aisles for it. We're very excited for another fun day full of support and very, very cool atmosphere, right? And everything vibes are good.
He's just been shitting over the fucking React content. Like, oh, guys, I'm not expecting React content to do well. You guys clearly don't fucking like it anymore. You guys clearly fucking hate it. There's barely anyone fucking submitting, submitting clips for it, and there's barely anyone supporting the streams or whatever. We hit the goals already. Yeah, celebrations. Everyone fucking loves it. Everyone, fuck off. Jesus Christ, man. He goes from shitting all over the fucking React content to fucking celebrating the fact they got a massive support already.
Everything's good. Thank you, Rend. I really appreciate that. I do. I wasn't expecting that at all. As I already had said, I felt like today was going to be the day that the streak was going to end. Well, now it's not at least ending on the first stream, right? So thank you. Rend says, I've had a crazy busy weekend. I couldn't participate. You're kicking ass. Your content is fire. Don't overthink it. You're killing it. Thank you, Rend. So appreciative of that, Rend. Thank you so much. So now, I'm just curious, over on Kick, how that affects things. So overall, Rend is the second most gifted subs. No, third most gifted subs on the channel. It looks like we still got Void in first place, Darkside Pimp in second, Rend in third, but Rend is actually very close to overtaking Darkside Pimp and getting that tier 2 spot. As for the week, obviously, he just took the number 1 spot because the week just reset. So boom. Very, very nice. Thank you so very much there.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
It helps out a ton. So thank you. All right, cool. So, basically, the point I'm making here about the React content, I think it needs to change. Okay? And what I want to do is I want to start talking with you guys daily.
Hold on a second, Phil. You just hit your goal because today's React Day. So you're really going to fucking have a go at the React content despite you hitting the goal already?
I'm figuring out this change. Now, I need to also speak directly to people on that channel, but I don't do a podcast on that channel, right? So what I would like to do is today when we go over to that channel, all right, FYI, what I want to do is like maybe a 5-minute brief video just for the people on DSP Reacts to explain the situation and say, hey, it seems like the clip shows kind of played out now. It's too chaotic. No one knows what's going to happen, so we're not getting a lot of attendees or views on it. And the memberships are definitely slowed down. So let's reassess, right? What do we want to do? For me, my take is I want to keep reacting, but I want to do it where we can maybe build up bigger events. Like say, instead of doing the weekly DSP versus the internet show, maybe we do a bi-weekly show, but it's a big show where it's a big thing that I'm reacting to, right? Like maybe I'm reacting to an hour-long video essay, and I take the whole afternoon of 3+ hours to react to it and do a long-form one that's more interesting that we can then promote and hype up because we know what I'm going to be doing on that day. But the catch is, how do we pick that video essay, right? And also, I'm going to be honest, I think what'll happen is everyone's going to cancel their memberships on the channel, and that's going to result in hundreds of dollars of lost revenue for me. And I think that's just something that I might have to do. I think it makes more sense to try to change it for the better. That long-term would be more interesting than me to keep going along with this zombified React show that we do once a week. It doesn't get a lot of attendance. Doesn't get a lot of interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I would very much be interested in doing something different. I don't want to stop reacting, but I do feel like doing the show every week is a lot of time investment now, and for basically just a few memberships. And I think that we should mix it up and do something different. All right? So definitely understand that. Like, that's going to be a blow to me if I basically say DSP versus the internet will end on this date and this will be the last show. And then after that, instead, I'm going to do more long-form React projects and stuff like that. I don't know. We have to figure this out. What do you guys think? Let's start the discussion. I don't know if we're going to get to a determination today, but I think this is the discussion that needs to begin today. then maybe over the next couple of weeks, we determine everything, and we figure it out, and then we set the date. Hey, this is the date when the reaction will end. DSP versus the internet, that is. And then instead, we start planning and figuring out more long-form content. I think it makes more sense. Okay?
Wouldn't it make more sense to end it before the month ends? That way, you're not fucking basically trying to squeeze membership money from people at the start of the following month, and then you end the fucking show so the membership doesn't fucking go towards anything after that.
I received a small tip here. I got $1.18.
It's a small. It was not just. I received a small tip, and I received a peasant tip, and I received a fucking tip that's not big enough to pay a fucking animation for. I received some peasant's pennies.
I received a small tip here. I got a $1.18 tip. Let's get the cookie crumbling brother thoughts on Reforged Gaming saying he didn't tip you. I don't know. Again, I got several tips yesterday that all apparently were saying that they were Reforged Gaming. Now, I don't know who Reforged Gaming is. They were saying that they had reached out to me and tried to get my attention previously, and I had no idea what they were talking about, right? I was like, I don't know. So, you know, I don't know. I think it was 3 or 4 tips that came in yesterday from someone claiming they were Reforged Gaming. Now, how would I confirm that? I don't know how I would confirm that, right? There's no way to really confirm it. Maybe someone was tipping and just wanted to impersonate someone for some reason. Maybe they were hoping that if they did that I would reach out to Reforged Gaming to be a guest on their show, or I would try to get them as a guest on my show. I don't know. You know, I don't know what to say. But the tips came in. They said what they said. I literally read you the messages word for word. I don't know. That's the thing with tipping. You just don't know, right? You don't know who it's from or you know what the intention is. So I guess we'll see. I hope it wasn't some dumb troll who thinks that they're gonna try to go to they're gonna try to like charge me back because they're not. I will absolutely fight those and keep those. So absolutely not. But I don't know. I don't know. What to tell you. Yeah, now here's the thing. No Sleep Real Guys says, I think the Throwback channel is a must keep. I love watching your old school playthroughs. DSP Throwback. All right. I very much enjoy that channel. That channel makes me no money. I just want to make this abundantly clear. That channel does not make me any good money at all. All right. Nearly nothing. I'm doing it for posterity purposes, and I'm doing it as passion for my old content. I really enjoy the streams where we react to the old content. I'm not getting anything out of it. I could easily be doing other gameplay, a late night chill stream of something else, and it would do just as well, if not better. But I'm doing it because I really stand by the fact that I've been a 16-year content creator, and the fact that people want to watch my old stuff with me and hang out. I really like those nights. Now, I'm not saying by any means that I'm going to continue to be doing the throwback stuff at the frequency I'm doing it. We've been doing the retro react streams every single Sunday night, and now it's going to be Monday night for months and months on end. And that wasn't the intention. Originally, it was supposed to be maybe we do it twice a month, or we break it up or whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. So you know, let's figure it out. DSP Throwback, I want to finish Silent Hill 1, and then we determine if we want to keep doing that show, Retro React, every week or not. Maybe we give it a break for a while and we go back to it later. I don't know. We got to figure it out. Yeah, but Mr. Toadstool, if I open up video submissions to everyone, the show would be insanely chaotic. Do you understand that? How on earth would we do a show where everyone has a chance to submit a clip? There's no way we could screen all of those. Because right now, for example, let's say I turn DSP versus the internet into open submissions, right? Well, guess what? Immediately, you're going to have trolls submitting stuff that has, you know, awful language that I can't play on YouTube and stuff. You know what I mean? They're just going to try to get me in trouble. They've already done it. They had a clip, what was it, last year or whatever? That had porn in it and shit. It's like, what the fuck? These people are unhinged weirdos, right? So, that's what I mean. You know, that I can't just open it up. At least when you have members only, you can screen it. You can check the videos ahead of time because there's less of them. You know what I mean? Fucked up. Sarah, thanks for the super chat, but no, I'm not doing political content, as I've already explained many, many times. I'm not ready to enter that realm or that arena.
So the super chat from Sarah Barkley there was asking if Phil was going to do a special stream relating to the election night in America. So Phil was saying no, he's not interested in doing a stream specifically for the election night, which is one of the biggest kind of nights in the year politically. Not just in America. I mean, that's the eyes of the world are essential in America that particular day. See who's going to fucking be in charge of one of the most important countries in the world when it comes to some, you know. So yeah, that's something that a lot of eyes. Phil, that would, I mean, well, to be fair, what would Phil offer though? What would Phil actually offer for such a stream? What interesting political takes does Phil fucking have? You know, like, you know, the point of him defending a PDF.
And maybe someday I would. Maybe someday I would step into that arena. When I feel like everyone is doing it. Basically, everyone who's a hack is doing it. Sorry to say, but everyone who's a fucking hack is doing it because it's just the easy way right now to capitalize because the election's coming up.
So if Kino Casino do a special election night stream, are they hacks?
I mean, gee, people whose shows completely failed turn it into political shows, and all of a sudden, overnight, it's a success despite absolutely no talent or effort. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to do that. No, you see, Kino does it, but Kino doesn't do it as their only thing.
Oh, it's fine for Kino to do it, but everyone else are hacks. Jesus fucking, they can do no wrong in Phil's eyes. Oh, they fucking say things like Phil scammed his wheelchairs and Phil laughs it off and think it's fucking cute. They call his wife a big fat fucking bitch and Phil just laughs it off and thinks it's all cute. Oh my fucking god. What the hell? Oh my god, like he is cucking super hard for the Kino guys. And Chris is right, Phil kind of called Kino Grifters like 10 minutes ago. He also has admitted that he goes on their show sometimes to try and drum up a whole lot of interest and financial popularity for himself.
Kino Casino will cover some politics, but their whole show is not politics. That's one among many topics that they cover that are hot topics. They didn't completely transform their show into a political show because the election was coming up. See what I'm saying? Okay. All right, so anyway, guys, so here's the deal. We talked about many topics. Topic number 1, we need a new idea for a reward for the end of the week. Like,
No, I don't. You need a new idea. Fuck this wee shit. Wee. Fucking wee. Where's my wee sound clip? I really should add to my soundboard. That Vika sent me before. Yeah, here it is.
There is no we.
Fuck you and your wees.
want to do a reward for you guys on Friday. We can't do the crave cookies anymore because number one, we got a troll who's basically saying they know an employee who's gonna try to fuck with my food, or it could even be taken that, oh, I'm gonna go beat up Phil. Now, do you really think someone's gonna go beat me up? No, no one's going to beat me up at all anyway, because if they try.
Hold on. I think we're about to get Phil talking big here. It's Phil. Oh, this is good. I'm gonna slow this down. Because I think we're about to get to fucking. Phil is going to convince himself here that he could win a fight. Let's see. This should be good.
With my food, or it could even be taken that, oh, I'm gonna go beat up Phil. Now, do you really think someone's gonna go beat me up? No, no one's going to beat me up at all anyway, because if they tried, I would fuck them up.
Fuck me. Oh my god. Oh, for God's sake. Jesus Christ. I don't even think Phil believes that. The fact that he's laughing, but it... Phil. Oh, he can barely beat himself. He got fucking knackered after 2 minutes.
But I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to put myself in a situation where I have to defend myself and then I end up going to jail for it. So
Phil's like, oh, I'm not going to fight somebody because then I'll go to jail for murder. You know? I don't want to go to jail for murder, so I'm not going to fight you.
I don't want to put myself into that dangerous situation. Do you understand? So number one, it's, you know, we can't do the crave cookie.
Shut up, you fucking noodle arm bitch. Fucking hell. Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, what are you going to fucking do, Phil? Hide behind Cat? She is a pretty big fucking obstacle to hide behind. Where did the Phil go?
The idea anyway. That's done. So we have to figure out what could be the reward that would happen on Friday. And I don't know. You know, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do more fast food. I really don't want to do more fast food because we just did that 2 weeks in a row. But I just don't know what it would be then. Like, what do we want to do for a reward for Friday, right? I don't know. What do we want to do for a reward for Friday? I don't DBZ 90s man with a $5 Australian super chat says, could you react to the LTG or the Boogie documentary from June the King? I could. Indeed I could. He's done other ones too. He just dropped a Dr. Disrespect documentary. Maybe you'd like to see me react to that. You know, it doesn't have to be drama documentaries. Like I said, we've seen some very interesting video essays on DSP versus the internet that I haven't had a chance to react fully to because it's a clip show. That's what I say to people. I mean, I really like this video, but this is a clip show, not a react to a 30-minute video show, and then everyone's upset that I didn't get to their video. Right? So, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like if we change the show's format to be more long-term or long-form, it would make more sense. Is there a video documentary on Porch Pirate? Remember the Porch Pirates video? That video was like 30 minutes long. It took us a long time to get through, but that was very fun. If we had just reacted to the whole thing at once, it probably would have been better, but we didn't have that opportunity because it's a clip show, right? No, I'm not shaving facial hair. All right. There's a difference between, hey, let's do a fun taste test of something versus, hey, let's do a body transforming stunt because I have no fucking talent. No, I'm not an idiot who's going to do a body transforming stunt because I have no talent. Because I have talent. I have value. I have self-respect. I'm not going to degrade myself like a monkey dancing for you on the stream. I'm not an idiot, all right?
You're literally trying to beg people to give you money so you can put on a Cookie Monster outfit while you eat cookies. So, are you sure about that?
There's some people that have to do that shit. They have to suck cucumbers and kiss cocks and take their shirt off and shave their facial hair off and shave their ass off or whatever they're doing. They have to fucking spray tan on their body. They have to drink piss and shit. I'm not doing any of that, all right? No. Oh, these people. Voluntarily for the $1.25, would you go and replay games or when you started? I found you from Fable 2. That was my idea a long time ago, retro replay. And I did a couple of them and they didn't really work anymore. Like, people basically just kind of didn't give a shit about it anymore. And that's why I stopped that project many years ago, but I'm not against it. So anyway, so number one, we got to think of a new goal for Friday. Let's talk about it and let's figure this out. What kind of a goal would you like to see me do for Friday? I'm not against doing food, but I want to find something interesting. I felt like, you know, the Addams Family meal was kind of interesting, right? The chicken Big Mac was kind of interesting. This disgusting mummy taco thing from Jack in the Box is not interesting. It's fucking nasty. We looked at it yesterday. It's disgusting. I'm not eating that thing, right? If you guys could find something else interesting for me to do, I would do it, okay?
Well, you don't have to worry about it because you didn't hit your goals. So you don't have to find it. You have nothing to do, essentially. There is no reward to give to your audience because the streak died.
I'll have to figure it out. Maybe I'll look here and see what else is available in my area and stuff like that, okay? So there you go. That's number one. Number two, we got to figure out what we want to do in regards to the React show. I think that we should be doing basically something that's more long form, something that's more meaningful. Enough with just the small clips.
Meaningful was said.
Burger.
Hooray. Also, did Phil suppress a burp there?
Want to do in regards to the React show. I think that we should be doing basically something that's more long.
I wasn't sure. It was such a weird long pause as he was looking for the keyword. And then he remembered one of his buzzwords. Meaningful. By the way, guys, we are... If Phil snorts one more time, we're one away from a full house.
Long form. Something that's more meaningful. Enough with just the small clips. Because a lot of them aren't going anywhere anymore. We've done the clip show for 2 years. I feel like it's played out. The memberships are definitely drying up for it. If I could do React events that the streams actually do well, that we actually have people coming and supporting the streams for the React event. And on top of that, people may be able to have a way to submit their ideas of what should the long form event be or whatever. Like, if we could figure out that happy medium there, I think that would make more sense than what I'm doing right now. Okay, if that makes sense. I don't know.
I understand. He's claiming that he's got $5,000 a month in expenses and only $5,000.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Lunchly versus Lunchables. Well, number one, I don't like Lunchables to begin with. And number two, we all know Lunchly sucks. Like, I don't think there's really a point to doing it because we know that Mr. Beast stuff is crap. Right? We already know we tried the candy and the candy was awful. You know, it's kind of like, it's just kind of played out already. Like, people have already been doing that. I don't think that makes sense. You know? Fuck the stupid Lunchly shit. It's garbage. I don't even want to buy it. I literally don't want to give the guy $1. The only reason I bought his Feastables candy is because it was on extreme clearance for like $1 per bar because no one was eating. Bonkular says, would you do Costco food? Well, Bonkular, how would I do Costco food? I have to go to Costco, right? To do Costco food, I would have to go to Costco. So do you want me to take an hour out of my stream to drive to Costco, get the food, drive back, and then do the test? Like, I don't think that's going to work. No, they were. The reason that those Feastables were on sale is because it was hilarious. Last Halloween, they tried to sell Mr. Beast Feastables in bags, like Halloween candy, but the bag was like $27. Like, the other candy was like 10 or 15, and the Feastables was like $27, and no one bought it. So they had this insane overstock of Feastables that no one bought, so they had to get rid of it. So they put all the Feastables candy on extreme clearance, and that's how I got those 2 bars for like $1 each. They originally were like $5 each, and I got them for $1 each.
By the way, this is not... It's kind of like Q&A, but it's not really Q&A. Because he's literally asking his audience for ideas of what to do on Friday instead of fucking doing the cookie. So, it's like, this is basically just his audience giving him suggestions literally only for Friday. So I know it's kind of like Q&A, but it's not really Q&A. So it's asking him, was that a snort? I can rewind if you want.
And no one bought it. So they had this insane overstock of Feastables that no one bought, so they had to get rid of it. So they put all the Feastables candy on extreme clearance, and that's how I got those 2 bars for like $1 each. They originally were like $5 each, and I got them for $1 each.
I mean... I don't know. I mean, I didn't hear anything particularly. It might... No, I didn't really see.
Extreme clearance, and that's how I got those 2 bars for like $1 each. They originally were like $5 each, and I got them for $1 each.
Nah, it's hard to confirm that. Nah. Need to hear it.
Ghost hunting stream? I told you guys many years ago that actually that was an idea that I had ages ago, right? That I wanted to actually do like that kind of stuff. I thought that would have been fun to do.
Didn't Howard do it? Like, Howard had a video like a year or 2 ago about some sort of fucking haunted building thing. Bizarrely enough.
Like, go to a house in Connecticut that's known for being haunted and investigate it with a crew. And, you know, I'm kind of the skeptic going around seeing what's there. And seeing if I believe if anything is haunted. Well, maybe I have other people doing it.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Ira for a super chat. It says that Phil got the bars on clearance because of rebranding. I mean, apparently the story's changed a lot of times because Aviga's claiming that Phil had said he paid full price for them originally. I do remember him saying at the time, it's the story's changed all the damn time. But yeah, Phil was not a fan of it, and shock horror, he didn't like something a very successful YouTuber created. I was really surprised. I was really going to expect Phil Bonnell to be full of praise for something another content creator, one of his fucking more successful contemporaries, have fucking unleashed on the world. You know? But I've never tried Mr. Beast chocolate myself. I've got no idea if it's fucking good or not. But I'm just saying I'm not surprised that Phil Bonnell was extremely critical of it, because he is always very critical of everything that other content creators do.
Seeing what's there. And seeing if I believe if anything is haunted. Well, maybe I have other people doing it more scientifically with like their equipment and shit. Like, I actually thought that would have worked as a show way back in the day. But I mean, that's long past. I can't do that now. I don't have the means to do that now. No, IRL videos don't work, guys. You have to understand something about IRL content. IRL content is just too risky and it causes problems for people. You understand? These people doing these IRL fucking streams are stunt makers. They're trying to get some kind of fucking risque bullshit to happen so they can get views and shit. I'm not gonna go grocery shopping with a fucking camera, recording around with people around me. Now they're on the camera and shit. I'm not doing that. That's just messed up, right? Exactly. Truffles just did a $2 tip. Anyone telling you to do an IRL stream, just understand this is a setup. Trolls are just gonna call the store and harass the store to try to get them to kick you out. Oh, I know. See, that's what I mean. IRL content never works.
Oh, what the hell? So Cam Dutchman just saying we're here because WPIG is having a disaster stream. What's going wrong in WPIG? I was going to redirect them as well. What's that big four-headed fuck done now? How's he fucking broke the stream now? Jeez. Poor WPIG.
It doesn't work at all. I cannot do IRL content. These people are so insane. They called my local Wendy's, and it wasn't like 2, it was like 40 people called my local Wendy's to ask them if they had the Krabby Patty meal, right? Ren says, what about a King's Challenge? Have plebs in the chat try to beat you in a fighting game. We want to see an insane Goldberg-like record. It'll be hilarious to see her when Call of Duty is out have private matches. We did that in Street Fighter 6, and I basically never lost. We did that. We had lobbies, and it was trolls and fans joining, and basically I beat everyone, and people told me it was boring, so I stopped doing it. I think I did the 2 or 3 of them in a row, like every weekend I was doing one, and people were like, this idea sucks because you just beat everyone up. We want to see you against tougher opponents, so now play master level ranked matches instead. So I did. I went and I did that instead, and then of course people complain, oh, well, that's no good. Go back to the fan lobbies. People can never be satisfied. They complain no matter what, but definitely the fan lobbies didn't work. The open lobby challenge, it just wasn't that fun because I beat everyone up. I'm too good.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
By the way, Void, you are aware. See, people don't. This is the sad fact. People don't even know this. It's illegal to go inside of a private business and film without permission. It's 100% illegal. If I walked inside of Costco right now with a camera, that's illegal. Can't do it. You have to get permission from the owners of the business to do that. Every IRL streamer that does it is breaking the law. Now, maybe they don't get prosecuted for it, but it's completely 100%.
Phil, you have no idea if they also ask permission. You're assuming they're breaking the law because you're assuming they didn't ask permission, which is a fucking incredible assumption to jump to. And it probably depends where you are as well. Like, for me, I'm not sure on the legality of it. I'll say, on a public sidewalk, you can, I'll say, film outside of there. But it's like, yeah, if you go inside it, it might have their own regulations. Like, I do remember, like, in some places in Scotland, for example, you know, you need permission to, like, if you're going inside a shopping centre, for example, like a mall, you know, a mall, then some you actually would need permission for filming. If you're walking through it, because it's, even though it's a public fucking shopping centre, then they still own the right, because, like, you know, they own the area, like it's their land essentially, you know, things like that, you know. It's, yeah, I don't know. Probably depends where you're fucking from, whatever. But Phil's assuming automatically here that people didn't ask permission whenever they fucking film in shops.
Legal. You can only do IRL streams from public places like a sidewalk, a parking lot, a public building, like for example town hall, stuff like that, public parks. That's all legal. The moment you put your toe on the private property, you can't film without permission. That's how it works in the United States. So you're opening yourself up to action, legal action against you, or getting trespassed or getting arrested, which I'm not going to do because I'm not stupid and I'm not disrespectful. I respect people and their legal rights, you know.
So because the Snort Fort is on a private community, did you get permission from the HOA to film?
Oh, my nose itches. Going to $3 and says, put me as the top tiffer. Top tiffer. Put me as the top tiffer. I can't say it. I can't say it because his name is Truffles, and I say tipper, but I put the F into the P, so I say tiffer. I can't say top tipper. Who fucking cares? Why can't I say top tipper? I say top tiffer. Put me as the top tipper, Truffles. So Truffles tipped $3, and is the top tipper. Ugh. You got Truffles, you got me. You're tongue-tied, the king. How dare you? Very upset with you. Okay. The top tipper.
I haven't had one since. I will likely be drinking tart cherry juice for the rest of my life.
What about an audience interaction playthrough? I mean, we have to figure out how to do that. At one time, years and years ago on Twitch, there was a plugin that you could get on Twitch where people would like click their screens and it would actually edit the game. But all they did was troll me, so I could never advance the game.
Oh, there's a big ass of burp there. Jesus, wasn't expecting that. Phil could get GTA 5 and play it. Well, the thing is, he'd have to play that on Twitch, I think, for audience interaction to work that way. Like, I wish you could fucking have chaos mode work on YouTube, but it's a fucking thing where it only works on Twitch to have the audience fucking pick and choose what effects they want to happen. There's apparently some sort of bizarre convoluted way where you can kind of make it work on YouTube, but you need some sort of special, like, additional plugins on top of the mods or whatever. I've never really worked it myself. But yeah. If Phil was a Twitch person though, he could have fucking done it. But, you know, he burned that bridge long ago.
We'd have to figure out how to do that, like by what means or how would the interaction happen. And DSP reacts at 100, then do it once a month. That would be still like for example, DSP reacts today is episode 87. So if I get another 13 episodes, that's another 3 months. I was planning on ending it maybe within like a month to a month and a half. Like you know, by like December-ish. Like maybe say, okay, thanks everyone, it's your last month. If you want to become a member now. It's the last month we're doing the show regularly. Become a member now, submit your clips, and then, you know, give it a last hurrah. And then try to change it up come December into January. That was my idea. I never did voice tip notifications. I'm not dumb. Oh, do voice to track the voice. I'm like, fuck, are you crazy? Absolutely not. Yes, my fan is reflecting right now. I'm gonna close my curtains. The sun was not.
I have text to speech. I don't fucking mind it, you know. Hey, text to speech is more coherent than I am when it reads out tips.
Out and the sun is coming out and it's reflecting on me now as the fan oscillates. Like hold on.
How do I mute this motherfucker? Mute you and mute you. Shut the fuck up.
How do I mute him? How do I mute this kid? Now what happened? Where am I?
Here we go. Oh, and by the way, I think officially tomorrow I'll be in fall attire. I'll be wearing long sleeve shirts and pants because the weather has finally turned to cool now, and I should be able to do streams and it won't.
It's a weird thing. It's such a bizarre thing to fucking proudly announce to your fucking audience. Guys, I'll be in long sleeve attire and I'll be in pants. Look at my pants. I'm in my autumn pants. Give me money for my autumn pants.
Be so hot in here, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Machoke Me Daddy says money is money. Charge $50 to $100 for a text to speech and felt the trolls. Yeah, we gotta understand that I stream on YouTube, so you know immediately they'd be trying to say something that would get me into trouble, right? Immediately, you know, some racist stuff. I can't do that, man.
Only Phil may be racist. Text to speech cannot take the racism away from Phil Burnell.
Doesn't matter if you ban the bad words, people still find ways to do it. They'll find workarounds, they'll put two other words together that kind of sound like it, and they'll just repeat it a million times, you know. There's no 100% foolproof way to stop that kind of shit. It's one thing if, you know, you're a streamer who has like a normal audience, but I have these A-logging idiots who stalk me, and, you know, I appreciate my...
Well, I think I'm quite confident that this has transitioned towards Q&A.
Audience that actually likes my content and supports me, I really, really do. But you gotta understand that things are different for me than other people, and I gotta be ultra careful, right? Jasper is right here. Hi, Jasper. He was actually laying on the floor being a good kitty. He just stood up.
This is Q&A for sure now. It's fucking segued into it.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
What does this mean then for the bingo? We are 1 away from a full house. We have 3 free spaces so far. We are 2 burps away from a free space. We are 1 snort away from a free space. And if we get 100 likes, that's a free space as well. Or we can just have Phil say one of these 4 things.
Petting you, right here with me. Okay.
How far behind are we? When the last
I should do a
minutes...
liar's bar with the casino guys. I think you'd be pretty good at it. It's a new trending party game. Yeah, we looked at that. It's the one where everyone's a anthropomorphic animal or whatever, and you're basically doing liar's dice from Red Dead Redemption, but it's like with Russian roulette involved. So if you lose, you have to blow your own brains out. It's fucked up. It's a dark ass game, honestly. No, Kat is not currently playing any video games. She's just not interested. I think what's happened is games have become so underwhelming this year, and or everything has to have a dumb agenda of the ones that she'd be interested in, that she just doesn't care. You know, and I told you, I offered her my Xbox Series X 2 months ago when I got this gaming PC. I said, you can have it. She's like, I don't want it. There's nothing to play. I was like, wow, damn.
Then offer it to one of your fans.
All right, guys, we have to end the show. I know there's been a fun, chill show with a lot of open discussion. I appreciate that. I feel like we should continue these discussions tomorrow, okay? Because I definitely want to continue. Number one, I want to think of a good reward for you guys if we hit the streak by the end of the week, which it looks like. I couldn't believe we just hit it. Thank you to Ren. I wasn't expecting to hit it today. I thought it was going to end. If we continue it all this week, I want to do a nice something.
Oh, fucking shit. You fucking drips. You drops so many goddamn fucking hints, guys. I've got a bad feeling it's going to end today. React streams are always so fucking slow. You know, I'd love to continue doing this, guys. I'd, you know, how many fucking hints do you fucking drop to your fucking dumbass dentheads? Fully expecting and waiting for somebody fucking to buy it out.
Special for you on Friday, but we have to figure out what it would be, okay? And number two, I want to figure out what to do with DSP Reacts. I do feel like the clip show is getting played out. I feel like we should basically set a certain amount that we do between now and maybe the end of the year, and then we basically end DSP versus the internet, but we start a new show where I do long-form reacting on the regular. Maybe every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, you know? But that way we have time for people to maybe nominate stuff, vote, plan out the big event of what it's going to be, and go from there, and I think that would be more meaningful at this point, right?
Yeah, I already said meaningful, Phil. Say unique.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's end the show. Thank you for watching. What's going to happen now is I'm going to head over to DSP Reacts. This stream is going to end momentarily. But then join me on DSP Reacts or DSP versus the internet over the afternoon. If you're here on Kick, just stay put. It's going to end and then start again. And if you are on YouTube, you should actually see a redirect message on your screen that says, hey, click here to head over there. All right? It should be a good afternoon. If not, tonight, I hope you're joining me for Retro React to Silent Hill 1 on DSP Throwback. And if neither of those, I'll be back tomorrow with another podcast to perhaps continue this conversation and more. Thank you all for a great show. I will see you all later. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah. Get set up here. What do I need for DSP Reacts? I need DSP React logo. I need the leaderboard to be at the top of the screen. Oh. What did I just do? That was not what I meant to click. Whoopsie. Let me fix it now. I wanted to center it. I don't want to flip it. There we go. And I need to have React pop-ups working. Not to say that anyone is actually going to contribute during the show, the React show, because honestly, I get usually next to no support during the React show of any kind. So I don't know.
You cannot just sit there, have all your goals fucking hit, and then claim, oh, nobody supports the fucking streams. The fucking audacity of him trying to fucking say no one supports it after already hitting all his goals he needs to continue his satisfaction levels. What the hell, man?
Get any, but if we do, great. And at least I want to have a pop-up for it. So, all right. Even Ross fighting competition event? I don't think so. All right, guys, let's end the show. Thank you. Like I said, if you're on YouTube, this is going to go offline. You're going to see a notice to go to the next stream. If you're on Kick, just stay put. Wait a few minutes, and the stream will go live again. All right, guys, thank you. I'll see you over on DSP Reacts for DSP versus the Internet.
And I guess we can now just switch over to his React content.
The loss is more than we feel gain.
And we need to rewind, obviously, to when Phil starts blethering. We're around about here. Nope. Here. Okay, around about here, I think. Around about here. We need to make sure we're at 1.5. Make sure we're at 1080p. And I think we're good to continue the bingo. So, and remember, Phil's going to have a special 5-minute video for the React crew to tell them things are changing. Which means that I don't think that would count as React content, would it?
Hey everyone, good morning. Let me get started here. I have a special little video announcement to make. I already talked about it on my podcast this morning, but I want...
Technically, so yeah, when he hits record here, I don't think it would count for his normal React content because it's a very special standalone video. So I don't think we count this.
And to be clear for everyone who watches the React show, that there's going to be some upcoming changes, okay? Welcome everyone.
Well, it doesn't matter. We snorted. We've won. We've won. We snorted. We got 2-3 spaces with snorts and 2-3 spaces with bags.
Burger.
Fantastic.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting!
And just like that,
anyway.
It's game over. Just like that, it's over and done with. A little quick snort. That's it. Screw your fucking special message, Phil. Screw that. Never got time for that.
You're only going to get one outcome. But
He's on 170 buckaroos now. Hooray for that, who fucking cares? Guys, we've won bingo. Happy days. The bingo prize fund goes up by another $10. Hooray for that. Well done to Heather as well for picking the bingo card. Usually I say it's all thanks to me, but in this occasion, I'll say it's all thanks to Heather. Usually you would blame the person if it doesn't win, you know, but Heather picked a good card, you know. It was robust and thus meaningful and all that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end things there. I hope you all enjoy yourselves, enjoy the rest of your Monday and all that jazz. I'm going to end how it all ends, as I said, by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. But yeah, guys, I will live direct you guys to WPIG, assuming they're still live, of course, because apparently they're having all sorts of problems. But if WPIG are fucking having all sorts of issues, I'll find someone else to direct you to instead or whatever. But guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much as well for the contributions. Thank you for keeping writing the bingo card. Thank you in just general for being here. I will see you all tomorrow for some more bingo antics. We'll see if we can add some more bingo prize fund money to the prize fund. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your Monday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory.
it's gone. Just gone like that.